and good evening. Welcome.
Hi.
Episode 4, guys. We're getting there. Who knows?
Oh boy.
We might actually get to the jungle today. No, I doubt it.
No.
Not the way you guys are playing.
Yeah, no.
Um,
Hey, we're having too much fun exploring the city.
that is true, but there is a whole
Before,
continent out there. You do know this, right?
yeah, well, let us explore the city because afterwards we're gonna get lost in the jungle, and who knows how much time that's gonna take.
We'll get there eventually.
And you'll come back.
That's the spirit. We'll get there eventually. Good mentality.
Fair enough. So we are. So Gab is going to join us a bit later. Um, just in the meantime, consider that Sorsha is pretty much either hanging back a little or is present but not saying anything. And then when she when she gets here, well, we'll keep her quickly appraised. So, who wants to give me a? You know what? Let's go for the wizard. Tell us about Heinrich's day.
It was
Once
such a good
upon a
one.
once upon a day, we went to make it short. After discussing with the group, we decided to go to the Temple of Knowledge and ask for guidance to one of the elders. But we heard some rumors about some bounty hunters looking for people that were shooed away. And after he paid the price and politely been invited to come back the day after, the group decided, after seeing poor Sorsha and Heinrich sweating very profoundly and heavily and not adapting to the new atmosphere and surroundings, decided to go to the temple saloon to actually
Not Saloon,
have
Sune.
Sune, thank you. To have a spa treatment. While they gazed upon Vroon and they saw the incarnation of beauty appearing with a beautiful role. And of course, Gale, the mercenary, who were like, work in progress. Sorsha, work in progress. Heinrich, they were like, oh Lord. Oh Lordy Lord. Oh, what happens to this temple? And one by one, they entered, and Vroon was greeted by like literally royalty. That was well, he was very pleased,
It was a
and
nice surprise, yes.
it was a nice surprise indeed. Well, Gale and Sorsha, being the badass duo, were like, okay, you get 4 minutes, but after that, I'm going. So shush. Heinrich, being more stubborn and very stubborn, rolled a one, and well, ones are
Yeah.
really fun to play with. Like, literally got kicked out after 4 minutes, and
Well,
being
let's say 15 minutes. Yeah.
50 minutes.
Good quarter of an hour. Yeah. Well, I mean, you were technically hostile. Let's face it.
Next time I'm going for the 10 minutes. I'm gonna beat that record. Afterwards, everyone was enjoying their spa treatment in the VIP room where Foon was also. Literally, Heinrich got shit chats on by a bird and was almost having a mental breakdown and wanted almost to cry in middle of.
That was, by the way, a random encounter in the city of Portnianzaru.
Oh, I loved it. I
Very
loved it.
appropriate.
It was very so. He met someone really nice. He talked a bit about the dinosaur races and uh, literally pleaded for to bring him to the other public bathhouse and to have his own Heinrich time. And while being having Mama Sorsha, who was sending her familiar also at the same way to hopefully that he not got stabbed down, or hoping that Heinrich would not burn a building down. Yeah, it's possible. He got his treatment. Everyone convened back. We had a wonderful meal.
and
We
you met the second of the three guys that you were interested in.
indeed, we had an interesting discussion with, and after that, I think we were planning to go to the prince, I guess, because you had some friends there, Vroom.
Um,
It was the gladiator stuff that we wanted to go, or some shopping to see what supplies we needed, or it was the merchant prince that had some
So
connections.
you have the with dinner finished. You had thought of maybe wandering against in the city, or maybe going to see Prince Otamu.
Yeah.
As Otamu was not only hosting what's her name again? Silvara? Sindra Sylvain,
Yeah.
who's the one who brought you in. And so the idea was she was going to be staying there for a few days, and maybe now that you've handled a little bit, maybe they have more additional information. You might want to meet a one of the merchant princes. There was an other, and yes, the next day.
Essos, the mage, also
Yeah.
is under his
Yes.
employ.
Yes, there was the mage, the ambassador to Waterdeep, which Vroon met at a party, which finished quite awkwardly. Who apparently was on his way back to Port Nyanzaru as well, and so maybe he might be present as well. So all in all, you do have friends in high places, or at least one friend in one very high place. There you go. As for the dinosaur race that you were told was going to be the next day, that's pretty much going to be the full day tomorrow. And as you walk out, you can already see that if during the afternoon they were setting up streamers, they were setting up benches and stuff like that, these streets, certain streets have been completely cleared out. All of the small merchant stands, the water barrels that have been that were the rain catchers, that all that has been moved aside or moved inside. A lot of the windows have been boarded shut. And you can see that on some buildings, wooden struts have been placed in front of the wall as to avoid any sort of rushing brontosaurus crashing into a building, which apparently is quite frequent. And so they're basically padding out the streets. I am going to show you the actual basically the racetrack. Let me just
Ooh. But it's gonna be fun.
layer, and let's put it to the map token here. So, and let's move you in to Port Nyanzaru. There we go. Whoops, what is this? So, as you can see, it's quite the road.
Wow.
So it really does take up the whole of the city.
Just a quick question because I realized
It
I'm
starts
not.
at the green.
Just a quick question.
Yep.
Do you hear me? Okay. Are we on the copy or on the original? One is archive.
Yes.
Mysteries. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, please. Do not look at the archive. I've been playing with Roll20, and I needed an archive just in case everything went wrong, basically.
Okay.
So there we go. So that's you any of the streets right there, you can start to see that the anything below the first story is been boarded up, planks being placed on the sides. Sometimes they'll even have nets made of vines and to sort of maybe catch and any so in the sharp turns, for example, you'll have nets set up so as to avoid heavy dinosaur damage. And you can see already people sort of almost setting up, um, like for a Star Wars opening night, or the day before, or the week before. You can already see that on the rooftops, on the flat rooftops of these houses, you already have people, revelers, and people waiting up for the next day under maybe under heavy tents and to keep the rain away. So, despite it being dark, it's roughly around, by now it may be about 10:30 at night. But as Rune would know, the city doesn't go to bed before 1 in the morning at least. Because these are the cooler hours of the night, of the day, basically, and so it is not completely out of habit that it would not be impolite if you showed up to Prince Otamu's estate. However, it is not frequent that one can just walk in to Prince Otamu's estate. You happened to have the princes don't meet at their homes. Let's put it that way. Usually, what they will do is that they will meet at the I believe that's in number 4, which is the Golden Hall. Let me just. Yes, Golden Throne. So Golden Throne, and that's where you meet. That's where they spend most of their days, and where anybody can sort of maybe walk up to them. Coming up to their doorstep, maybe not the best idea. However, at this hour, you can be sure that Wakanga Otamu is very much at home. So, the question remains, do you want to go and knock at his door?
You know the
Polite.
protocol.
It is impolite to just come to his home. Perhaps best to visit while they're in the Golden Throne.
I entirely understand. However, what if we're not coming to see Prince Otamu? What if we're coming to see Syndra?
Yes, that might be more acceptable.
And then we will happen to be inside his house anyway.
Do that, you know.
I'm curious whether Essos made it back here. He seemed surprised when he left.
What do you mean with surprise?
Well, you've seen how people in Courtney and Zaru can be around my people.
Yeah.
I think he, when he saw Kumari, he was definitely surprised to see her and her connection to me.
You guys keep playing. I'll be back in a minute.
So?
Well, I don't know. Is it normal with Vroon having?
I'm having a bit of trouble hearing you.
Yes.
Wait up, I'm gonna turn it like
That's
this.
already
That's
better.
better.
Yes.
There you go. Never forget to say that as quickly as possible because positioning of my mic sometimes I need to change it. So
Yeah.
certain conversations I can put my mic like in the corner,
Mhm.
and certain conversations I need to put it there, and certain conversation I need to really put it in the middle to be sure that But Vroon,
What were you saying, Heinrich?
what you can do is quite normal. It's like what Gale can do. It's quite normal. You you know like you do your thing. You hold your symbol and you call on your
Yes,
divine powers with like a very like what I'm saying is right, right?
that
Like,
is correct.
huh?
But
Okay,
keep in mind that most of my people that come here are still young,
huh? Okay,
learning.
huh?
Others might not always want to show what they're capable of.
Well, you show very well what you're capable of many times.
Hmm, I disagree with s- with some of the old ways to keep
Sometimes,
a low profile.
huh?
I I see that there is some advantage to it every now and then, but honestly,
You are not convinced it's the ideal way?
no.
Hmm.
Well, when I see how your people are treated in this city, I'm also doubting if that is really the best way to go.
Hmm. Well, with some luck, after we finish here, maybe I can take you back home to Matao and Kiman.
Seriously, we're gonna meet your mom and dad finally.
Maybe. We do not quickly allow strangers onto our islands, but I might be able to make an exception for you, as you are almost like family now.
You seem like giddy, like a little kid, like ooh, more people like Vroon, an incredible culture. Wow, I need to learn with a little twinkle in his eyes, like oh,
No promises, Heinrich.
oh man,
I do not make the rules.
I know, I
That is very
know.
true.
Welcome back, DM.
The best part of doing this is that I can actually later go back and watch the specific part that
Yes.
I missed. Something that you can't do. It is forbidden. So, as we, so what do you do basically?
Yeah, we will visit the home of uh, Prince Otamu,
Otamu. Yeah. Okay.
and but instead of asking for the prince, we will ask for the people in his retinue that we want to see.
Okay. So you know enough to be directed to Prince Otamu's home, which happens to be right here. So
Right.
I'm actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to place his little token right here. There we
Ooh.
go. Um, actually, what I'm going to do is let's see. Um, yes. So I am going to consider. How should I do this? So you come up to a. Let's see. Here we go. Um, so the as you come up to the estate, you are directed towards it. It is fairly easy. Everybody knows, and everybody in the area knows where it is. And the fact that you are strangers foreigners doesn't seem to bother them any more than that. You're asking any guard or passerby, and they will direct you towards the houses. As you come up to the said palace, sorry, we can really hear every single crackling. Thank you. You come as you come up to the estate. It is both a palace and a fortress. The walls are 8 to 12 feet tall, about 2 feet thick.
And they're
And
already on a hill.
they are, yes, absolutely. They are topped with carnivore teeth, silvered seashells, and broken glass that glitters colorfully in the sun, but also to deter. So if you've been anywhere, it's basically instead of barbed wire at the top of the walls, you have these glittering teeth that have been set all around. Now, in what is particular with Otamu's estate is that the torches that illuminate the front are not torches. These are perpetual flame spells that have been set into the sconces, which means that they, despite any weather, they will always be illuminated. Heinrich, as you know the price and the cost of these spells, this is a spell that I think requires a fair amount of gold when it comes to ruby dust. Right here, you in Waterdeep, they wouldn't do this. This is opulent. It's not necessary. But here, it is. As soon as you come up to, you're going, this guy is showing off, basically. Um, as the doors themselves, as you come up to the front gates, the doors themselves are closed. And what I'm going to do is I'll use a marker just so that, okay. Oh, whoops, wrong layer, of course. And no, controlled by all players. And vision. There we go. Okay, I'm going to move you on to right here, the Merchant Prince's map. So as you show in, as you come up to the door, you knock on the door. There's a moment of less than a minute, and you can see two guards in feathered armor, very ceremonial armor, welcoming you. However, from what you can see, these are burly guys. By the way, this is the standard gladiator Theros thing. You have to imagine this. They are the shields are the think more of a Maasai kind of look. So they would be wearing leather jerkins with um, what seems to be fairly simple, um, sort of maybe studded leather, but instead of having they'd be studded with either coral or they'd be studded with sort of colorful stones. They themselves are have feathers and beads braided into their hair, and their long sort of oval shaped shield is made of what seems to be crocodile or maybe serpent skin, depending on one or the other. And both of them have these shortened spears, which you've seen other guards walk around with. These are the Ikwa. One of them sort of turns to you and says, "What business have you this late?"
I'm trying to remember the name of the mage that
Gil
teleported here.
will
Sindra?
Gil will step
Again.
Gil will step forward and say, "Good evening. We were wondering if the lady Sindra Sylvain would be available."
Ah, yes. She has been expecting you, and so has the prince. I will let him know. And one of them sort of exits. And you are left waiting in the hall, basically.
Mm.
Um, there you
Start
go.
looking.
Mhm.
So start
So
looking like
yeah, again, all of this, like I said, you don't wait for very long. As the guard comes back in and basically sort of nods and says, "You are expected. Please." And he basically walks you in. Um,
See,
hmm?
fancy.
Yes. So the guard sort of steps forward and basically waits at this spot, um, sort of expectingly, not moving any forward, sort of maybe expecting you to do something. Vroon, you know this to be, I mean, it's a breezy tiled courtyard. Um, with a fountain in the center with clear water. And it is a place where guests are expected to either refresh themselves or maybe sort of wash hands, their face, and so forth. Um,
Right.
in addition to the continual flame spells that are illuminating the mansion, there is a just enough to be heard in the background. There's a soft music that sort of seems sort of melodious, sort of drumming music that sort of echoes in the area. Um, it's too precise to be musicians. This is very much music created by magic. This is not a bard playing in a corner.
Mhm.
So, what do you
I
do?
think Vroon will, as instead of like telling people what to do, he will sort of go over to the basin and wash his hands. He will also wash his feet because he's not wearing any shoes. So
Once Vroon starts, Gil will follow, gladly. All well, not completely, but yeah, putting her face close to the water and well, since she's always a bit beady and wet, she'll just throw some water on it and enjoy the fresh water because I suppose it's fresh.
you're muted.
Make me a perception
What?
check. Heinrich, you can do so as well.
yeah, sure, why not?
God damn it!
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, you would expect. You're thinking it seems fresh. It is completely clean, but either they replace it very often because you're not seeing it's not a spring. Um, however, Heinrich, as you look forward, as you're looking into the basin, you're kind of seeing something that looks familiar. You can see that on the inside of the basin, specific runes and arcanum script inside, and you're going, wait a minute, I've worked on these.
I just start to smirk, and I'm like, oh.
And maybe some of the grime or some of the as you test it out, as you wash your hands, any of the grime that falls into the water immediately sort of disappears.
Takes note.
I mean, that is technically it's exactly the project that you had for Waterdeep.
I start to refresh myself and wash my hands and make myself as presentable as possible.
So the gladiator, well, the guard basically sort of sees you while Sorsha does her does what is needed as well. And again, he ushers you forward, pointing to pointing you towards a room at the back. Wait, let me just make sure that I'm. Okay. Yep. So yes, you are basically you are ushered towards two doors at the back. So if you want to move, if somebody wants to take control of the token and move it forward, you can certainly do so. No, not upstairs.
No, that's.
Not upstairs.
No. Oh man.
Right.
It looked like
As
it wasn't like it looked like it was a balcony because of the dotted line. I was like, huh?
here you go. No, so the dotted line is to actually show
There
the
is a balcony
upstairs. There's a
above it.
balcony
Yeah.
above it. Yeah. As you are ushered in, why
Oh, it's
does
very dark here.
yeah, I don't understand why this guy doesn't have light in his dining room, but we shall place some now. There we go. There we go. As you come in into a fairly lavish dining hall. The seating can't be about a foot above the ground. It is very much cushions with a recliner, basically, and you can see the a well, you can see the portrait right here. Um, let's see if I can get a. There you go. Very much a sort of reclined in these gold and brown wraps. Is a man? He's alone, sitting, and he's eating off a large wooden platter. Um, ah, I trust you are the friends of Silvira, yes?
I think
Please.
Rune will definitely like go to a knee or whatever the appropriate
No, no,
greeting
no.
is.
There is none of that here. None of that here. Were we in Golden Throne, things would be different. But here you are in my home. You are my guests. Please sit and help yourselves to the meal.
Gale will have a little, probably just the heel clap, the military style heel clap, and then go and have a seat, just to express the.
Hmm. He
Just for
has.
the.
You can see that his eyes goes toward from person to person with a certain appreciation for the two feminine figures among you. Please. Silvira has told me, well, let us say not enough about you. Um, but enough to know who each and one of you are. Mm, Vroondomon, I believe. Uh,
Yes, Prince.
Heinrich Thunderstaff, and if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
Gale
my lord.
Procella, and Sorsha Dragonsinger, was it? Hmm. Yes, Sil- Silvira has told me much about the exploits that she's heard of you back in your home. Well, home for most. How is it then? Do you find? How have you acclimated to this city?
I start to look at the other direction.
I for one am happy to be back.
Hmm. Yes, I can understand so. This is a jewel of the continent. There is no city quite like it.
Waterdavian winters are very cold.
So
Though
I've
I
heard.
hear though I hear further up north is even worse.
Well, then I am very well here in my place. Besides, why would I leave Port Nianzaro, huh?
Hmm, fair point, Prince.
So, what brings you to my estate? If you wish to see Silvira, she is currently resting. Her estate is quite grave, and well, we are doing much that we can to ease her suffering. But at some point, as she has told me, she will need to return to Waterdeep.
Hmm.
I am sure she's very grateful for your care. And you know the mission we are on.
I do.
We unfortunately don't have a lot of clues or indications. We might get more tomorrow, but that is not certain. Anything you have heard or any information we can get to help our finding of this soulmonger would be a great help for our mission.
I will unfortunately have to count on you to tell me the tale, as I've only learned of the menace recently.
Hmm.
Anything that Silvira might know, she has transmitted to you and to myself. And so all I know is that I need to be prepared to be careful with my life.
Indeed.
That is much. That is all I know.
We
Hmm.
do not know much more than that. We
Hmm.
know that it's whatever it is resides in Jolt.
Hmm. Well, there are many things in Schult, many things that have been forgotten or lost. That is why we get so many foreigners at our shores expecting fame and fortune in the jungle. Whereas that you were just adventurers looking for artifacts and lost knowledge. But no, you go in for a much more serious business. So, how may I help?
Hmm.
Are you aware of any? Have you been aware of any magics coming out of the jungles?
There are trinkets, artifacts that come in, yes.
Mm,
Not as much as I'd like, but now that the Flaming Fists have eased their blockades on Port Nianzaru, maybe some more of these trinkets will pass through my hands.
Like I feel like Vroon will not be able to like keep his. Well, it's his version of a grin, and I think the prince will probably recognize it. Like, good.
When you look at Gale, she also has a very satisfied, a bit grim smile on her face.
I see that the fist does not have any friends among this company. Be mindful, though. While they have been driven out to some extent from Port Nyanzaru, they still have a presence in the jungle, and Fort Balderan is very much active.
Still exists.
Yes. I believe the leader there, the commander there, has interest and ambition, and she feels that the latest decisions have not gone into her favor, but she's a stubborn one.
Prince Atamu, I do not know the city well, but I have heard that that your specialty is everything magic.
I have the privilege of being the only arcanist among the princes, and I hope to stay that way. So, yes, I have, as the others, their specialty. Mine is magics and arcane. Yes.
So I suppose, in addition to magic trinkets, you probably, like every arcanist, and I throw a pointed look to Heinrich, also have an extensive library.
Hmm. That would depend on the matters you are searching for.
I take a
Any
step
mention
forward.
of the soulmonger?
Hmm. As you may have guessed, Silvira has pur- pursued that in my library already. She has explored the extent of my knowledge and unfortunately has not come up with anything.
Hmm.
From
Do
what I
you have?
understand, this soulmonger, this word, this appellation is quite recent.
Hmm.
Heinrich, you have something in mind?
Well, if it's something big, it needs to be in a certain location. And the thing is, our we don't know much about locations of the jungle itself. Maybe we can research about, I don't know, if there is something very special that could have unfronted arcane energies, for example. Sometimes when you do really big rituals, you actually need an arcane anchor point where lots of energies can assemble, actually. And you seem like rambling for almost 5 minutes each theory, like with a really passionate way, like, oh yeah, and this and this and this and this.
And and Otamu is pretty much following you along the sort of nodding, and seems to be a scholar of the arcane arts, as in he understands what you're talking. The others you can see in the room, especially Sorsha, their eyes sort of glaze over. But Wakanga has this. He keeps the interest, and he seems to be um, sort of very interested in. And at some point, he's sort of pushing you along. And there's a moment where you have to realize, oh, wait a minute, I'm saying too much, or I'm moving into family trade secrets, and he's there, sort of very attentive, pushing and prodding on the right buttons. Realize, sort of pushing you towards saying, oh yes, yes, tell me more, please. Hmm.
I just stop for a moment and feel like, oh yeah, do, 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 would it be possible to read some books before I tell you more about the
Hmm.
pristine work of my family. And give a little smile.
There are many ruined cities in the jungle. Some lost, some found, some lost again.
Mm.
Silvira mentioned that you had a map, correct?
Yes. Rune will unroll it.
As he sort of looks upon it. Um, so yes, a marvel that one. Hmm.
It is quite empty, but
Oh, but I have never seen a map this complete of the peninsula. Keep it safe. Just the fact that I have it in my presence here means that Joe Ball would most likely have me executed. Keep this
Ah,
one safe, but I am honored to have seen it before him and take some personal pride in that fact. If you should meet Jobal, remember this: he will kill for this map. So
duly
ask
noted.
your questions lightly.
Yes, I don't think a lot of people here in Port Nyanzaru need to know that we have possession of this map.
Hmm. Well, my lips are sealed, of course.
Thank you.
Especially considering the whole situation with the soulmonger. This lack of resurrection would mean that any censor upon my part would be a bit too final for my tastes.
you agree.
I am hesitant to tell Jessamine about it. I'm not exactly sure how she'd react. But nonetheless, unfortunately, my library does not have many books with regards to the jungle. While I have studied some of the trinkets that have come out of it, from Mesro or from Mbala, I think I have even some of the bird folk's art here from Kirsabal. But no, nothing about nexus points in the jungle. Though, hmm, I have this that might be of some use to you. He
Oh,
reaches besides the cushions and brings out what seems to be a battered journal of some sort. It is, let's see. Uh, mm, Whoops, where is this? Come on. Dagnabbit. Anyways. Here we go. Yes, so you he sort of passes on to you, Heinrich,
mhm.
a tattered, water damaged journal.
Right.
Um, and he says this was brought out from the jungle about 15 years ago, found by one of the guys that had brought it in. I managed to buy it off of him as well. His employer had was no longer able to pay for the return trip. Please, uh, it should be of some help, as I understand from reading it. It was a conte- hmm, um, it might have been one. Let's see. I'm trying to find the word, but I can't find it.
Can't help you.
No, contemporary, but for location.
Ooh, local.
Yeah, well, it could have been a neighbor or something.
Neighboring.
Um, mm, the journal speaks, while some passages might be damaged, of the man's walk through the jungle and what he might have found there. Maybe this would be of some help.
I give a nod and, like a very eager person, I start to look at the book and flip in it.
Should you now? There is this gift is not without some interest on my part, and he sort of as he moves you towards the you can see that there's a small ribbon that has been placed in one part of the journal, and he sort of um, invites you to sort of open it at that page. You find there um, let's see, you find a picture of what seems to be a large automaton. Um, less sturdy, well, no, sorry, less delicate than the mannequins that you'd have at Waterdeep. This one
Mhm.
seems to be a bit more burlier.
Is it
Think
still of Lantanese design or?
No, this is very much Waterdavian
Okay.
or think more Iron Giant, so sort of
Right.
barrel chested, very
Okay.
simple helm, and there's a symbol on its chest. And next to that, you can see that there's a small, what seems to be a necklace or a pendant drawn right
Okay.
next to it. Hmm. It is said that the explorer, had with him a iron mechanical servant walking around with him. The Should you be able to find the mechanical as well as mm, the pendant that seems to control him, well, I would reward you quite richly for that find.
Of course. I look at the symbol. Like, what does it look like?
Um, you tell me. What kind of knowledge check would you want to do?
Let's see. Um, I would probably go for history.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not very good at it, but hey, it's. Oh, right, my thing is off. But anyway, I rolled a 19. And I will
Okay.
turn back on my.
Thank you. No, historically, this doesn't tell you anything with regards to. There's no historical value to the symbol, or unless maybe. Hmm, let's see, maybe. Actually, no. Yes, you would find. Yeah, the symbol is. It seems to be maybe a crest or some sort of a most likely a Waterdavian family, or
Hmm,
it seems to be of that kind of sort.
Do you tell that to the group, Vroon?
I mean, Heinrich, you have it in
Yeah.
front of you, so if you want to make a check as well, go ahead.
Well, let's go for an arcane with what Vroon already is telling.
Yeah. Like, hmm,
I'm gonna play
looks
on that.
maybe Waterdavian, but
Okay, so Heinrich, you know these. These are the you recognize the designs without going into anything intricate, but this is a shield guardian.
Hmm.
So shield guardians are basically um, automatons that are created to protect their wearer. They have all kinds of tricks and magics linking the automaton to its to the
Okay.
wearer of that pendant. That pendant basically marks the owner of the machine.
Okay, I say that out loud. Do I know from which family it comes actually?
This would be yes, you would recognize the crest. It's an old one. The family has been in actually, unfortunately, is no longer in Waterdeep. So the design of the shield guardian may be much older. It might be 50 to 60 years old. The family itself has let's see. Let me go back to the water.
Oh boy.
Journey maps. Here we go. Let's see. Mm, no, they cannot. No, that can't be it. This would be House Amcathra. So Amcathra. They're actually a Tetherian family, so they're not native to Waterdeep, which is why they probably pulled back. Um, and if they do specialize in horse breeding and trading, cattle ranching, therefore, they also make weapons. They're weaponsmiths. Their family motto is "We trample our troubles." They used to have a large villa in the North Ward, which is pretty much now has been basically sold off to a lesser families. But they were looking into breeding um, breeding horses and maybe even making mechanical horses using this technology. That unfortunately did not work, and they were basically not necessarily run out of town, but it didn't work for them with regards to investment.
Hmm. Okay, I share the information with everyone in the room.
Mm. Wakanga, of course, is all ears with regards to that. And he says, well, if you were trying to whet my appetite with regards to this request, you have done so very well.
Just give a little proud smile, like, ha!
Bring me back the mechanical, bring me back the amulet, and I will gladly buy it off you.
I just look at the other ones and give a nod, like, right? Right?
Just nod.
We'll certainly try our best.
Yes.
The journal itself, I can tell you where it was found. That might give you a clue. It is just north of
Certainly.
Camp Vengeance. Um, any, as you bring out the map,
Mm-hmm.
I will put you here. It is. Ah, damn it.
Yeah, it's filling up. Yeah,
Yeah,
oh, well,
yeah.
it's
No,
Or
blanking out.
emptying out, yeah.
no. The only
Yeah.
problem is that. Damn it. There we go.
Hey,
To
come on.
token. There it is, right here.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, actually, you.
Well, just north. If we consider then that one hexagon is 1 day of travel,
Yes.
it's already quite up north.
So remember, you are currently here at Port Nyanzaru, all the way up there.
This is that's
So a bit trip down the Shoshan Star River, past Camp Righteous.
but it depends. If we go on water, what kind of how fast are we going then?
2. So if you're
Two
going,
hex-
so the we'll get back into those details when you actually start doing the hex crawl.
Okay.
But anything by, if you're moving by river or by lake, as long as you're in the canoe, if you buy one, you move 2 hexes per day at a normal pace. If you're walking, you move 1 hex. You can decide to go faster, but then there's a roll of the dice to see if you move extra squares.
Okay.
So you have your first side mission.
Side quest, yay!
Yay! Mm.
We will try our best. We are likely traveling in that direction initially.
If there is anything else that you would require, and that is in my possibilities, I will gladly help. You are a wizard,
Is
yes? I have scrolls. I have potions of some capacity. Being the
Alright.
only arcanist, well, there is not much that I can provide. Certainly not to the extent. And he has a very pointed look to Gale's fuming armor, to her trident, to a couple of very, very specific items among you. Because let's face it,
Yeah,
you're bringing in high-end PCs into a geek's home. It's that he hasn't seen these kinds of items. So
With a slight smile and more out of politeness, like, well, if you want, you can show the scrolls you have at your that are available.
yes, and he sort of he taps in his hands, and you have a servant walk in with basically a catalog of and I will let you peruse this at will on your own. You have D&D Beyond to help you with that. I am not going to go through every single list, but basically it's any spell scroll from level 1 or 2.
Okay.
And with regards to potions, it's any common or uncommon potion.
in that matter, guys,
Yes.
as we are here right now and we don't want to bother the prince too much, would we stock up on healing potions right now?
Did we already?
We already have 7 that I bought at Waterdeep.
Yeah.
But
There's just one thing, Heinrich. As you look towards the whole the listings, there's a moment where you hear Heinrich go because he's just gotten to the price page. So common potions, including healing, are at 80 gold pieces. Uncommon potions are 300. First level spell scrolls are 100 each. And second level spell scrolls are 550.
Sweet Jesus.
Well, he is a merchant prince.
All right.
He is a merchant prince, and he does not have access to the sheer, to the vast either abilities or just components that you would have in Waterdeep. This is, as far as you're aware, this is pretty big for him. Now, maybe he has a private collection, but you're going to need to be a bit more, friendly with him. He's not going to reveal all of his good shit just as now. But yeah. Imagine you being level...
In other words, we need to do his little side quest, and then...
maybe. He might have a secret stash for...
Ooh, look.
Hello, Gab. Welcome.
Hi.
Yay!
Welcome back.
Oh gosh, finally.
We are visiting a merchant prince.
Yes, you are currently in the presence of Wakanga Otamu, the merchant prince of specializing in magic and lore.
Okay.
Hmm.
How is it going?
Well, we got an interesting book,
And side quest.
You have
and
your first side quest.
and we have a side quest.
Okay.
TM, just a question. The potion of watchful rest, that's a common potion. Is
Mhm.
that in the list or not? It's a common one.
Um, I would say yes. Well, what for West? What does it do again?
When you drink this potion, you gain the following benefits for the next hours. Magic can put you to sleep, and you can remain awake during a long rest and still gain its benefits.
So basically, coffee. Yes, I would
Yeah.
imagine that staying awake in the deep jungle is something that would be quite useful. So most likely, yes, he would have that. Um,
I will even buy that from. How much was per potion? Common.
common potions are 80 piece.
Yeah, he starts to count like, yeah,
And he
yeah,
says, "No, no,
yeah.
no, 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 not now, not here.
Oh,
These." He has in Cholton, which you understand, Vroon. He says, "These Northerners have everything to learn. No, no,
Mm.
no. Tonight we make the agreement. I will have these delivered to where you wish, and you will pay me then,
I
or
just
at
said,
least my envoy."
well, I say very politely, well, the 3 potions of watchful rest, then that if that would be possible.
Okay, roll me a d4, please.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Just want to see if he's
Come
got stock.
on.
Okay, so you order 3. Let's see what he comes up with.
Well, I would be really pleased that one day my family would even have a trading agreement together also, so that we colleagues can help each other out, and shows a very big smile.
Okay. Before Wakanga and Heinrich start geeking out about trade regulation, are there any questions you three would like to ask him, or favors you might want of him?
What did you ask of him, first of all?
Yeah. So go ahead, make a small recap for Sorsha.
Sorry.
So he's the one who who plays host to. So her name is not Syndra. What's her name again?
It is Indra.
Indra,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, okay.
Syndra Sylvain.
Yeah, okay. So he told us she's resting. He knows about the soulmonger and our mission, so we were able to discuss it. Heinrich came up with the theory of having when you're doing big magic like that, there's probably an
Arcane nexus or an arcane
yes.
anchor. And wait, the beautiful word for it. Arcane anchor point.
Something arcane in the terrain helping helping that magic. So he has no knowledge of that anywhere in the jungle, so that will be up to us. However, he
Well,
was able to.
I'll say this: he would know. He would not know any specifics. What
Yeah,
he does know is that there are multiple lost cities within the jungle.
yeah.
Some that have been either visited or, but unfortunately, either Jobal or his guides, they have a tendency of, if you want, I mean, the exploration that you have of the jungle, if you find one particular ruin, one particular place, you're not going to scream it across the rooftops. You're going to keep that secret to yourself because that's what you are selling, basically.
The ruins of Mesro are well known.
The ruins of Mesro are well known, yes. But you still need to get there.
Yes.
So the paths to Mesro, for example, are not necessarily known to all. But I think Mesro is on your map.
Yes, it is.
Just out of
So
curiosity,
you've asked for information.
Yes.
Didn't get much.
No.
Okay.
However, he has been able to give us a guide, well, a written reports of someone who traveled the jungle, and the journal has been found in the jungle. So that's
Yeah.
something we're gonna be able to study.
We're
And
looking for a mechanical man.
yeah, and our first side quest, which is the one that has written the journal, was traveling with a mechanical automaton, and he would very much like to get that automaton and the controlling amulet if we can find it.
Okay.
and that's it. Actually, I think.
Mm-hmm.
While we're geeking out, I'll ask politely also if he has a hemispherical piece of clear crystal and a matching hemispherical piece of gum arabic.
Mm-hmm.
I just look up with a little smile and a nod to him, like I've been studying.
That's
Roll a d20 for me.
Oh, please. Ah!
So what is it?
Nice.
So if you wish to keep it a surprise to the other players, you can send me by message. You can send me what exactly those components correspond to.
Oh yes, I'm
And
doing.
if there is a specific price,
Dear DM, where are you?
I'm right here.
Yes. There you go.
Okay. Right.
And the price is actually what you make from it.
The price. Oh. Yeah. So what's a crystal?
Yes, it's a clear crystal, a hemispherical piece of clear crystal, and a matching hemispherical piece of gum arabic.
Yeah, I don't think that there'd be much. Put in 10 gold, and yeah, he'll get it for you.
I'll wait. That's for tomorrow. I'll pay then.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
So, other than that, is there anything else you wish to discuss during the evening?
I would like to ask him whether Essos has returned to Port Nianzaro yet.
No, not yet.
Ah, a shame. We got acquainted in Waterdeep.
Yes, he said so. Something about a strange luck beast wandering the streets of the cold cities, wearing armor no less, and riding a strange, well, a familiar beast of ours, but in strange lands.
Yes. Now we have met.
Yes. I was hoping to meet you. You are very different from the rest of your people.
There's some philosophies of my people I do not quite agree with.
Um, That right there is the nature of any inhabitant of Chult, is it not?
I would say so.
We abandoned by our gods, we threw in our lot with the new ones. And well, and he sort of leans back and he says, sort of jesting, sort of making a gesture to the opulent palace that surrounds him. Seems that for some that it worked well.
Yes, I would say so.
If there is anything else,
Well, if you were us about to do what you know we are about to do, what piece of advice would you like to know?
I would trust my guide. First and foremost, find one who knows the jungle. There are many dangers that do not come with teeth or claw.
We
Anything
are
else?
in the process of acquiring one of Jobal's servants.
Yes, that is good. Jobal might be very protective of his trade, but his guides are usually good at what they do. Either that or they do not survive the jungle. Have ample food, water, for unless you have rain catchers, not much is drinkable in the jungle, from what I hear. Be wary of mosquitoes and insects. Their bites can leave more than just a sting. And from what I understand as well, there are beasts in the jungle that seem to be unnatural, with strange abilities. Be wary of what you have in front of you, for often it is not exactly what it might seem. And lastly, if you are in search of information, the bird people of Kirsabal are known to reach far and wide around their their home. Wings are practical in that way. If you are looking for a
Interesting.
place of interest, maybe an old nexus, they would perhaps be of help.
You know.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for your insight, Prince.
I expect in return that any trinket that you might find, any thing of interest, when you return to Port Nyanzaru, you show to me first, yes?
Of course.
And he sort of puts out his hand, sort of his hand sort of flat out. And Vroon, it's basically the handshake to seal a deal. The thing is, Chaltians, at least in Port Nyanzaru, especially the merchant princes, any deal you make with them, it does not have to be in writing.
No.
They have very good memories for that. So, should you agree, and I'm guessing you do,
Yeah.
if you show anything else to anyone first, you're going to be in trouble.
Well,
I mean,
Sell.
I'm sure that if there's magical items that we want, then we don't show it to anyone.
There you go. There you go.
I'm just precising. Yeah, for sale at least.
The if it does come up, by the way, he would have maybe dropped the hint. If you are looking for magical weapons or armor, he does have dealings with what's her name? Basically the other merchant prince who deals in weapons and armor. And her name is
Ekeneafa, I think.
Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Ikene Afa, yes. So basically, it's he on occasion enchants a few maybe ikluas or shields for her to take. So if you're looking for a magical shield or a magical weapon, you would go to her, though it is his work.
Mhm.
There you go.
Then it becomes the question of like, well, what is more important, the fact that it is a shield or the fact that it is magical?
Yeah.
Huh? Who gets to take care of this?
I'm pretty sure they have a very well-defined code
Yes.
of.
Probably.
There's probably like, no. This shield is too magical. It belongs to me.
Okay.
So,
is there anything you would wish to discuss with the merchant prince?
Not right now.
Okay.
No, I don't. I think we're
no.
good.
So
good.
you are invited to retire to your own keepings. It is mentioned that Wakanga will be taking care of your. It is confirmed that the Wakanga will be taking care of your lodgings with regards to the pricing, as long as you are in Port Nyanzaru.
Nice.
At least for your first day. He doesn't say if you come back. At
Nice.
least for
Okay.
the couple of days. And that's pretty much it for that evening. So as you head out back onto the streets of the port, head towards the your lodgings, your place of repose. You find your beds, or the equivalent in these lands, and you can get your. I think it's your first night.
Yep. First night.
It is our first night.
But I'm popping up my magical dome tiny hut with air conditioning.
Fracking tourist.
Oh yes.
I bet you take your own potatoes as well.
So okay.
Yes, I do, Vroon. Yes, I do.
So let's play this out. So as you come into Kaya's place. The two rooms that have been set up for you, so the ladies on one hand and the gentlemen on the other. The rooms are fairly simple, as there's a wash basin up on the wall. There is a the chamber pot, that whole thing, and the beds are just mats on the floor and an assortment of cushions. So
Oh, Vroon. And starts to prepare his book and starts to pop up the dome, pop up Unseen Servant with a fan at the same time. So a little bit of comfort for us while we're doing. And do you want to drink something? Well,
I mean, a drink I would not oppose, but what's with the breeze?
a little bit more of comfort. Well, while the ladies are in their corner enjoying their warm evening, we'll have a good night's rest. So,
I
how are you feeling, actually, Vroon? Because well, we've been running everywhere and talking to everyone, but how do you feel now that we're back in this continent again?
I have to say that it is good to be back in multiple ways.
Hmm.
It's, with the experiences that we have had in Waterdeep and the things we have acquired there, I have a luxury now here that I did not have before.
And a well-deserved one.
Hmm,
And
perhaps.
I just give a tap to his shoulder, to his arm, I guess, and I just say to him, "You're a good person, Vroon, and never change, please, or else I will literally kick your ass with arcane powers. So be warned, and I hope you will do the same for me also."
Oh yes, with fewer arcane powers, but you know, tap tap on the big hammer, like
I like the fact that Heinrich was very vague um, threat, while his rune was very heavy indeed. That's
Yeah, I was
very
like,
very precise.
a bit too precise. Oh well.
hmm,
And I
Ooh, my
start
magical
to
powers. Ooh, my hammer.
I start to pour him a drink, and while the dome is up, to make it
So
a
define
very
I
drink.
think
what is ruining the mood for?
I mean honestly, Froon is probably going to go like, oh, you have a drink from back in Waterdeep. I see. Oh wait, no, actually, we bought some drinks
Nope.
from
I
the bazaar here, didn't we?
Yep.
Then that.
I follow Rune.
I hope you will enjoy this. It is quite tasty.
Start to gulp down very slowly and enjoy the breeze and the calm and everything
How
nice.
how about yourself? How are you enjoying the city so far?
Y- you just you want me to be honest?
Yes.
I just fucking hate it. Like, I understand certain things are really amazing, like the people are amazing, but I don't understand that shit about the culture, about everything. It confuses me. And as someone of the arcane practitioners, sometimes we like to understand things, to have a logic behind it. But when you go to a place who has no logic, or the traditions are in a certain way turned around, it's quite frustrating and confusing at the same time. And yeah, I actually miss home. For once, I'm gonna say something. I actually miss my mom for once, actually. So it quite scares me to have that thought in my mind.
I
Back in
would say the
Waterdeep. Yeah,
same of Waterdeep.
back in Waterdeep, a woman just goes. "Hmm."
Oh
While
my.
while he says the same thing about Waterdeep, I actually pour him a glass again. And I'm like, I much understand you better now, Vroon. And I respect you even more for that now, and give a wink. Oh well.
I have to say, the Temple of Sune agreed with me.
he tries to have a big smile. It's like, honestly, Vroon, you deserve that, and I'm very happy for you that you had a very pleasant experience. And you see like a little twitch in his eye, like, I am very happy for you. Because yes, you are someone very beautiful. And you see him like stare a bit in his glass and like gloop. So, I'm gonna go
I
into
I think, as they say, the Xanatar's Guild, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
especially that. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what is the contrary to giving inspiration, but sir,
That was a beautiful one. I love it.
don't forget the rules of inspiration. For those watching at home, we have a home brew, which is once per long rest. You have inspiration to give advantage to someone else of the group once per day. Remember that. Um, because let's face it, if I was supposed to reward you for with inspiration every time you role played well,
We would never get any.
that's not what the public says, and I'm a very good public. Anyhow, besides, we wouldn't want to say bad things about our fans and Heinrich specifically.
Yes.
Anyhow,
Ooh.
yeah. Yes, yeah. So, well, leave a comment. Uh, anyhow, with regards to so you set up your tiny dome.
Oh yes,
What's the size of it? I think it's 10 feet.
10 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, so it pretty much takes up the whole entire room. So the
Oh
entire
yes.
room finds itself underneath. So the walls have this. It's like a balloon as it inflates, sort of molds to the walls. And so you have the so Vroon, as you're looking, but you're being sort of pushed back in a sense as this thing blows up in the center of the room, taking most of the space. Um, and well, why don't you describe it, Henrik?
Um, I'm gonna make it. What's the colors of the room itself? White,
It
probably.
would be yes, the interior would be sort of plaster white. Yeah.
I'm gonna make it itself the same color to a
Mm-hmm.
bit blend in, and it's actually when you pop your head out exterior of the bubble, it's like warm, a bit oppressive. You're like, oof, yeah, you're used to it. But you put it in, you're like, you have a nice breeze. It's comfortable. It's dry. It's it's pleasant. You're like, oh, okay,
So
this is
Rune,
nice.
all of a sudden, because this blows up into the entire room, basically it is the size of the room because it's like the room is actually smaller.
Mhm.
So this whole thing, and immediately you're going the temperature drops by 10 degrees
There's probably like a little shiver, like.
Celsius, and so you immediately you're going, oh no, not again.
I'll put to raise the temperature in a way that I find it comfortable, that but also Vroon finds it comfortable also.
Okay, so you managed to find an
A
equilibrium where
middle
both of
ground.
you are not quite comfortable, basically.
That's why I have an instant servant who's like will.
Ah, yes.
So you have this
Ah,
mat that sort of
Yeah.
makes air current in the room.
you control the heat inside of it. That is impressive.
Where was this in the tavern when it was freezing outside?
Yes.
Well, you never asked for it, so
I was not aware that it was an option.
well now it is. And if we're going into the jungle, it's gonna be very handy. And I think
Does it keep out insects?
yes, I
That
can
will
decide
be that will be very useful.
I can literally decide who goes in and who goes out. For example, now Gale, me, Sorsha, and you can come in and out. whenever they want.
Very well.
So yeah. And I just ploof down, and I'm like, well, good night, Vroon. And I turn around, and you have Nugget on the same time, like lying on Heinrich at the same time, a little ball.
Rune will slowly start taking off his armor, which will take a few minutes. And
Okay. Ladies, do you wish for a little moment to play as well? Do you have a scene in mind? Is there anything you want to say?
I'll probably have a wink at Sorsha and say, well, we had some fun times today.
Yeah, fun, my thoughts, exactly.
Oh, I don't know. Your trick at the temple was pretty funny.
Yeah, bits of fun, but I was pretty much annoyed. Those guys are too much. Like,
Oh, yeah, definitely. Nonetheless, the look
yeah,
on their faces was worth the annoyance.
I would have loved to do more, but they would have take credit for it, and that could not happen. But well,
Seriously, you good here? And
I mean, it's full of surprises, and I'm used to new places, new people, so that's just another new, actually, because passing from the Underdark to Waterdeep and Waterdeep from traveling a bit around and then going back to Waterdeep, I've met a few people. But those people are different and the same also. So we'll see. I don't hate it. I hate the weather, but I don't hate it here. At least not yet. I'm not sure about the jungle. He talked about mosquitoes.
yes, I was wondering about that too, but I'm afraid we might have some annoying creatures in the jungle of the small category.
Maybe we should ask tomorrow for a repellent.
We'll certainly see what exists.
Well, we'll ask
It-
our guides.
yes, certainly. And well, if they know of a mosquito problem, they'll probably have something to solve it.
Yes. And you, does Port Nyanzaru remind you of your past adventures?
Well, we were here once, not long, but yeah, reminds me of good times.
Maybe you should ask at some point, since you're here, maybe you should ask if there is rumors of, basically a dragon.
Well, I think if she had come here, we would have heard about it. But I'll certainly go down to the docks and maybe ask around if there are any rumors amongst the
Yeah,
sailors.
you never know. Since you're
Yeah,
searching for one.
and maybe I can find someone who can give a message telling everyone where I am.
Yes. I mean, you've got your insignia, so your symbol. So if you show up at the docks and there is people knowing of it, maybe some people will come to you.
They might. We'll see.
Yeah, you don't bet on that, do you?
No. I'm pretty sure if she had come to Port Nyanzaru, we would have heard about it by now. So I don't think she's here. But it's still an option to explore. So yeah, I'll definitely go tomorrow and ask around.
And if there is rumors, you can always ask me for a good dragon song. I'm kidding, but
No,
I
thank you.
know, well, I understood that she is important to you, so I'll hope you find her.
Thank you.
I think we should get some rest while the sun is not
Peeking down
scorching
upon
us.
the city? Yes,
Yes.
I get that.
Okay. And as you settle into the warm weather, feeling that that heat sort of push down on you, you have for those, well, for three of you, you have a sort of an uneasy rest as you're trying to get used to the new environment. And as the night closes, before we move into the new day, how about we take a 5-minute break so that everybody can go get something to drink? And we'll see you in a second. For those at home, less than a minute. See you then. And we're back. So, as the new day starts, it's a rainy day as you exit as you exit your rooms. Have a breakfast mostly consistent of fruit, so most likely watermelon, papayas, and other jungle fruits. Um, and the rain has sort of cooled down the mood outside, the weather outside, but it's still very, very hot. I mean, I'd say the only two people who are comfortable in your group are Gale and Vroon. Vroon because the habit, and Gale, well, thank the gods for your trident.
That was a lucky roll.
As Tide's will also seems to have a will on the ambient temperature. um, so yes, as long as you are attuned to that weapon, you will not feel uncomfortable. You definitely feel the heat, but it's not something. It's not as oppressive as the other two. Sorsha and Heinrich would feel. So good on you
Mm.
for that. So, what's the plan for today?
We have to get back to the temple.
Mhm. So,
Um,
remind me, today there's still
Dinosaur
another.
races.
Today's the races, or is it tomorrow? The next day?
I thought it was today.
Um,
I might be wrong.
let's. I'm gonna move things up a bit. I'm gonna move. I think I said 2 days, but 1 day is fine. So yes, as you step out onto the streets, while it is early, as you've been sort of woken up from by the heat, um, you find that most of the city is very much alive and very much in full force. The crowds are moving about from one end to the city, where everybody's trying to find a good spot next to the racetracks. Um, there are 3 races actually that are being run on the same day. The first race, which is the first 2 races, are races that are fairly standard and regulated. The first one being for the smaller dinosaurs, the bipedal, so mostly velociraptors and the likes. And you can see that most of the riders are either children, gnomes, or hobbits. A lot of the kids are tabaxi, for example, and quite a few of them are terrified at the idea of riding these beasts. The second race is for the slower variety, the 4-legged, and these are more endurance kind of beasts and creatures. But like in the first one, there's nothing untoward that can be done against the riders, or there's no bashing it's very civilized in a sense. The third one, and that's where Vroon put his money on, is the no hold barred. It is complete chaos, as in you start from a point, you arrive at a point, and
everything
basically
is allowed.
everything is allowed. Now there is one thing that is not allowed, which is um, you are not allowed to attack the jockey.
Oh,
Okay.
The as an animal who is out of control is more of is not worth it. It's dangerous. I mean, some of the beasts that are running are young T Rexes. There's quite a few that are, you know, literally really really dangerous if left unchecked, and so no hitting the riders.
But you can hit the beasts.
The beasts will definitely be attacking each other in one way or another. So yes, tackling another beast, slamming into them, trying to move them out of the any yes, that is fair game.
Okay.
So let's play a little game.
Yes.
All right.
So for the audience at home, so
We see. I see a black map.
you see a
Yeah.
black map.
It's
Ah,
entirely
Yes.
black.
I was like, I mean, maybe there's some excitement to be.
There you
There is.
go.
Yes.
Nice.
There we go.
Yeah.
So very very simple. You will be. I will. You will be given each of you. So there are 2, 4, 6. There are 9 dinosaurs in total. The
Okay.
racetrack is 300 feet, so it will be 300 feet. So 150, basically once you get to the end of the here, you will start up again, and it's the first one back to this line right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Each of
Mhm.
you are going to choose 2 of
Mhm.
these creatures. So
I mean, I've already chosen one.
yes. So Vroon, let's see. What was your color? Let's put you green.
Uh,
No, Vroon is orange.
Orange. Okay. There you go. So let's go in order, shall we? So Vroon is chosen. Sorsha, which one would you would you like?
We have 3 without names.
Which
Yeah.
ones?
It's,
The
This one,
last two.
and
this
the
one,
last one.
and
Yeah.
this one.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
Indeed. Thank you. There you go.
Great.
Okay.
So if you wish a description, I can give you one.
Please.
So just tell me the name, and I'll let you know which the description.
Well, can you describe me Big Honker? Because that's a funny
So
name.
Big Honker is a crowd-pleasing young T-Rex.
Okay.
Um,
Banana
oh,
candy.
so
Oh,
Uptau's.
you
Well,
know, sorry.
I'll go through them. Uptau's favorite is a young Triceratops on a streak. Banana Candy is a well-trained Hadrosaurus. Bone Crusher is a young ill-tempered Allosaurus. Grung Stomper is a young Ankylosaurus. Scarback is a young T-Rex on its last race, so end of a career, because, well, he's getting a bit too old and a bit too big, and so will be put down for security reasons.
Aw,
Well, you're not gonna.
released into the wilds. Go up to a farm upstate. Come on.
Well, maybe if you put him into the maybe into the to the penitence run, maybe. But anyway, it's the last time he's going to be racing. Nasty Boy is an Allosaurus with a fairly famous trainer. Jungle Princess is a Denochitis with a frightened jockey. So a Denochitis is basically the Velociraptors in Jurassic Park. So Velociraptors are normally the size of a turkey.
Or a dog.
Yeah, Dinochitis are the ones that are pretty much human size. So they're the ones that we see in Jurassic Park. And Mountain Thunder is an aging Dimetrodon.
Okay. What did you say about the jockey of Jungle Princess?
He's a frightened jockey.
Frightened?
As in, it's
Afraid.
fairly frightened. As in, he's fairly young. As in, this Jungle Princess is a very small compared to a lot of these, and so it's basically a small but fairly fast. But wagers are not. Yeah, it's definitely one of the fastest, especially for her size.
Okay, so I'll go with Nasty Boy.
Nasty Boy. Okay, what color are you
Yeah.
going to be taking?
Red, always.
Red. Okay. So Nasty Boy. Okay. Yep.
And because Sorsha does
No.
like a bit of
We'll go one each.
Okay.
One each. So Gale, go ahead.
I was hesitating between Banana Candy or Jungle Princess, but I think I'm gonna go for Banana Candy.
Banana Candy. Okay, blue for you, I'm guessing.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay. Heinrich.
If you don't have turquoise, I'll take blue.
Heinrich, you take 2.
Oh, I'll take Jungle Princess.
Okay. I'll put you purple here.
Which one was the famous trainer again?
The famous trainer was Nasty Boy.
Okay. I'll take Bone Crusher.
Bone Crusher, where are you? There you go. Okay, purple. And Bone Crusher is this one right here. Okay. Gale, choose your second one.
I'll go with Big Honker.
Big Honker.
Nice name.
Okay.
I only have. Oh no, I didn't say anything.
Sorsha?
I'm gonna go with Scarbuck.
Scarback. Yes,
Yeah.
very nice. Red here. And lastly, so Rune, you are left with Grung Stomper or Mountain Thunder.
I will take Mountain Thunder.
Mountain Thunder. Okay.
What an interesting name.
Orange. Yes. So that means that Grung Stomper. Should I even have him race? I'm not exactly. Maybe.
You can have one too.
Yeah. Let's. Yeah. Okay. I'll take this one for me then.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. And he's right in the middle too. So this is how the rules work. So we are now. This is really the mini game. So we are leaving the point of view of the players. We are now in the jocks. So you are the jockeys for these two. This is how.
It's
it
a
goes.
race. I hope I win.
Exactly. So I'm going to. So basically, let's see. Each dinosaur has a speed. I'm going to actually. I think I should have the rules here. Oops. Dinosaur. Okay, here we go. So, here you go. You should have now the rules for the racing. So, at the bottom there's a table. Basically, you have a speed, skill check, AC, hit points, attack, damage, and constitution. So,
My.
you notice that there are two speeds. So we're going 300 feet, but it represents a race that goes on for miles.
Yeah.
All across the
Through
city.
through the entire city.
Yeah,
Looping.
exactly. So the way things work is everybody is going to be rolling once for their dinosaurs, so there's no initiative. We just basically go down the line. And you will be rolling a animal handling check, which is, if I remember, which is basically you roll a d20. Let's see. As made. So every rider makes a wisdom animal handling check. The DC for are listed in the dinosaur tables. Let's see. I will. Oh,
This out and just put it on another screen.
I'll say this: it's basic. I mean, it's basically rolling a d20. The difficulty, the animal handling difficulty is already taken into account. Okay. So, for example, the T-Rex, both both T-Rexes are fairly difficult to control. So they're fast, but they're difficult to control. So every time you succeed.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So every time you
succeed. Check DC.
Yeah. So every time you succeed, you let's see. Okay. Actually, let's put in a plus. So you'll be rolling. Basically, you'll be rolling a. Let's put in a DC. D20 plus 2. Let's put animal handling at 2. Okay.
Okay.
So, which means that the Dimetrodon is pretty much going to go forward all the time. But he's one of the slowest ones. So, whenever you succeed, you move your basic speed. You can decide that the jockey puts in an extra hit as he starts hitting the sort of edging, whipping, lashing the animal. At that point, you do the animal handling check with advantage.
Okay.
But After that, the dinosaur must make a successful Constitution saving throw, a Constitution check at the end of the round, or its speed is going to be halved for the rest of the race as it gets wounded or it slams into a building or some such.
Okay.
Okay, so
Right.
let's. So, are you aware of what are the stats for your particular dinosaurs?
found mine.
Can you
So let's
maybe recap everyone
Yeah.
just once.
yeah. So
Big
let's,
Honker is a Tyrannosaurus, right?
yes.
Tyrannosaurus.
So let me
Yes.
just
Then-
okay. So Big
Oh,
Honker
it's
is a
right,
T-Rex.
Starbuck.
T-Rex. Uptao is a
A
Triceratops.
Triceratops.
Mm-hmm.
Banana candy looks like a.
So Banana
Oh.
Candy is a Hadrosaurus.
Okay.
Bone Cruncher
Bone
is
Cruncher
an
was an
Allosaurus.
Allosaurus.
Yes. Grung Stomper is an Ankylosaurus. Scarback is also a T-Rex.
I have both T-Rex.
You have
No.
both. Yes, you
No.
do.
Nasty
no.
Boys is the T-Rex.
Big
Scarback
Honker
is a
Scarback.
T-Rex.
No,
Yeah.
Scarback, yes, but not
Nasty
Nasty Boy.
Boy is a
Another Allosaurus, I think.
Allosaurus. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Jungle Princess is a where is she? Dicona. A Dino. Yeah.
Deinonychus.
Deinonychus.
Okay.
And Mountain Thunder is the Dimetrodon. Everybody have their stats?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So let's start at the top. Big Honker. Are you lashing? First of all, are you lashing? Gale, you're up.
Big Honker.
Big Honker.
Nope, I am not lashing.
Okay. Roll a D. So D20 plus D20 plus 2. Okay, nice. That's a 22. So you move up. You move up 50 feet.
You'll have to move us though,
Yes, I will.
because
Don't worry, I plan on doing so. Upto's favorite.
Also not lashing.
Okay.
Ha!
You stay in place. Banana Candy. Gale again.
yeah. Also not lashing. 12.
12. What's the difficulty for the
For
Hadrosaur?
Hadrosaurus is a 10, so it's
Yeah.
okay.
So
So that's a 40.
40. Okay, and they're off. Bone Crusher. Sorsha.
It's not mine.
That's
Oh, no,
mine.
sorry. Yes. Sorry. I don't know why I associated with you with purple. Go ahead, Heinrich.
22.
22? I
Well, yeah,
saw
it's-
a 9.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
getting a
it's
9.
even low. Oh, sorry, I was a bit higher in my
What's
rolls.
2? So that's
11.
that's an 11.
11.
Yeah, that's an
So
11.
Is that enough for
nope.
Nope.
It's
You
an,
stay there. Grung Stomper. That is the
That's you.
Yep. That's a 7, so I'm not moving. No, wait a minute. No, Ankylosaurus is other, so it's difficulty 12. Okay, so no, I'm not moving. Let's go for Scarback.
Okay. Scarback, I'm lashing.
Okay, you're lashing. Good.
Yes.
So you make it with advantage. So okay, re-roll. That's a 17, and
Yes.
therefore, Scarback is a T-Rex, so that's 50.
Isn't it 100 when she's lashing?
It's 100, yeah. And
What? 100?
yeah, because if you're lashing, you're going faster.
But
Okay.
Isn't the
So-
skill check an 18 for a Tyrannosaurus?
Yes, it is.
Oh, you are
That
correct.
was that was not enough.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, my bad.
That's the score. Okay.
Because you had 17.
18.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Tyrannosauruses are they're very fast, but
They're very difficult
to
to control.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, if the animal handling check is made with advantage due to lashing fails by 5 or more, summon animals can go berserk. So,
Oh.
just so you know.
Ooh.
And guess which ones?
game.
Allosaurus, Diconitis, and the T-Rex are all 3. Okay, speaking of Allosaurus, Nasty Boy.
Yes. I'll go without lashing for this one.
Okay. Nice. Should there be an extra bonus for those who do a natural 20? Nah.
Maybe max speed? No?
Hmm?
Automatical max speed, and for one, it's like
Well,
say,
you automatically go full speed, anyways.
Something like that.
So so Hadrosaurus, so Nasty Boy goes 50. So I'm gonna need you to tell me these things, guys, because I
Yes.
can't. You have the better
Okay.
understanding
Wait,
of the numbers.
did you decide that when you have a critical hit, you
No.
automatically?
Don't
No,
worry,
okay.
I remember.
he
No,
said
no,
no.
no. It's
So-
just to know. It's
No.
just to know.
We're not gonna
No,
do
okay.
anything for a critical.
Okay.
Jungle Princess.
Okay, girl, no lashing. And that nope.
Mountain Thunder.
Mountain Thunder.
Come on, boy, you can do it.
Nope. Actually, yes, that's enough.
So that's enough. So how much?
Oh wow.
For Mountain Thunder, that is enough.
So Mountain Thunder, how
Nope.
much?
30.
30, yes.
Okay. Good. We're back at the beginning. So big hunker.
No lashing again.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Yep, no, that's not gonna
That's
be
not
enough.
going to happen. Uptau's favorite. Come on.
Uh,
You're in the
Lashing.
back there.
So then it's plus. No, then it's advantage, right?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
So nope. Uptau's favorite is not having a good day.
That's because I'm rolling.
Banana candy.
Man,
8 plus 2 is a 10. That is just enough.
Just
so
enough?
40. Yeah.
Banana candy taking the lead. Bone Cruncher.
All right, I'm gonna lash with this one for an advantage.
Okay.
That's an 18.
That's an 18. Yeah, so that's enough. So Bone
And-
Crusher goes max. What's the high?
Oh, 100.
100?
Yes, 100. Yes.
Bone Cruncher's an Allosaurus, though, right?
Yes.
I thought it was a T-Rex.
No, it's an
No,
Allosaurus.
it's
No. It's
Oh,
80.
80 then. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just have a question. Is for everything everyone a +2?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because
I-
I saw wisdom thing. Machin.
Oh, where?
plus
Where
two
is
is
it?
coming. No, the rules.
Yeah, it's should you decide to race yourself, you use your
Oh.
own animal handling.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's see. I don't think.
What are you thinking?
I'm
Or what are
looking
you
to
not
see.
thinking?
I'm looking to see if they actually have a. No, they do not have a score for the riders. So I'm just putting everything at a +2.
Yeah.
To make that 18 a bit more plausible, let's say, because
Yeah.
if
Oh,
every single time
Yeah.
you're going, okay, I have an 18, T-Rex never win. If you have to hit a natural 18 to get anything moving, it's not
fair.
going to work. So, and actually, yeah. Well, no, one T-Rex is on the move. So, we had just done Bone Crushers, Grung Stomper.
You?
Oh,
Nope.
thinking.
Nope.
Nope. Scarback.
Yeah, lashing again.
Okay. 15,
Still not
17.
moving.
Still not moving. Okay. Nasty
Yeah.
boy. That was wait, no, that was Scarback. So yes,
Yeah.
nasty boy.
Not lashing.
Nope,
And
not moving.
not moving.
Jungle princess.
Not lashing. And that's a 10. That's a fail. So not
Okay.
moving.
Oh, by the way, did we ever get? Did we make the for Crusher? Bone Crusher. Did we do the Constitution?
No, I don't think so.
No. So could you, for the Allosaurus? It's an Allosaurus. Could you please make me a Constitution saving throw +2? So
13.
13. Perfect. You're good. And after Jungle Princess, Mountain Thunder. 14. That should be enough.
Nice.
So 30.
Slow but steady.
Yeah, exactly. So after the second turn, we
It's
have Banana Candy straight up with Bone Cruncher in the lead, followed by Mountain Thunder in slow third, Big Honker and Nasty Boy head to head, while the others in the background still wait. So let's have a look now. The rules for attacking. Dinosaurs can attack other dinosaurs if their tallies are within 50 of each other at the end of the round. Each dinosaur pertinent combat statistics are listed. So now, as the race comes underway, the blood of the riders gets a bit more spirited. The animals, especially the carnivorous ones, start realizing that, you know, they're in a chase. The blood gets pumping, and we start getting snaps from here and there. So as long as, let's put it this way, as long as you have 50, you can still attack, basically. So right now, Jungle Princess can decide to attack Nasty Boy for some reason. No, you don't look like you don't look in diagonal. You only look horizontal. So
Okay.
for now, so the last 4, for example, they are in range to attack Nasty Boy and a Big Honker.
Big Honker.
However, anything further up, they don't have, because, well, here it's 55. Well, no, sorry, it's 60. So, you can, if you wish, we're gonna go down the line to see if you want to attack, or do we want to save that for the third round?
I'll kill it for the third round.
Third round. Third round it is.
Yeah, third round
Okay.
is good.
Let's keep rolling. Back to the first Big Honker. Come on, Big Honker, big money. And let's add a plus. Let's now, because the urgency is going through, the riders now have a +3.
Okay. I'm gonna lash.
Okay.
So 1.
Okay,
15
that's an
plus
18.
3, 18. I'll still roll a
Yeah.
second one.
Okay.
Okay, but I'm lashing, so that's 100 for Big Honker.
Yeah. As
Oh,
he
wow.
wow. Big Honker puts in and Constitution saving throw. So Constitution
Yes,
check.
+3 for the Tyrannosaurus.
Yes.
And that's an 18. That is
That is
good.
perfect. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
A Big Honker takes a massive lead right in that stretch. Uptau's favorite.
Mambo, you can do it.
I'm lashing. Let's see if this roll works.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
Jesus
come on.
Christ.
It's +3, so you did a 6.
Oh yeah. Wait, no, I didn't do it correctly. So let's just do another +2. 13.
So that's
no,
a 14.
Come
That's a 14
on.
actually.
Oh,
Don't
14,
remember
okay.
you've got a +3. That's a 14. But that is not an. Is that enough for
I thought it was plus.
Triceratops? It's a
+3.
14, so it's a good.
Okay.
So what's
Yeah,
the
that's enough.
Triceratops? 75.
Yeah.
There you go. Uptao's favorite suddenly decides there might be something to do here. Banana candy.
Yes. Not lashing, just going. 15 is more than enough.
Okay,
So that is 40 forward.
40 forward. Okay, Bone Cruncher.
Which kind of dinosaur was I again?
Allosaurus.
Okay. Okay.
So 16.
Nope.
Nope, stays in there. Grung Stomper. He's gonna lash. Yes, that is good. So I'm just going to do. It's the Ankylosaurus, so the other. Okay, so. Okay. So Ankylosaurus. To the other, so that's 60, and then he's wounded.
Oh boy.
Which one is he attacking?
He is wounded, therefore all of his movement is divided by 2. So as he runs up, his heavy shell probably slips in the rainy weather, slams into one of the walls, and a bit stunned as the rider tries to take a control, sort of moves him back, tries to move him back, but definitely slowed. No, he does not go berserk. Okay. After that, Scarback.
Lashing.
Okay.
And good.
That's 18. So 18 is enough. By the way,
Yes.
if you want the what you can do is roll. It's 2d20
Yes, but I prefer.
k1. 2d20 k1 plus 3.
Yeah.
And that way you'll roll with the advantage, basically.
That's
Yeah,
what
but
I
I
was
prefer.
trying to do.
I prefer to click it separately.
Okay. No problem. So Scarback, that is an 18.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
that
I
works.
missed the 2 in front of my roll, so that's why it didn't work.
So that's 100.
100.
Yeah.
Yep. Caught up with the 2 T-Rexes are at the front. And can you make me a Constitution throw?
Yes.
Ooh.
+3, no.
But 12.
He
No,
has a
it's
plus
good.
3.
He has a
plus
plus 3.
3.
It's a Constitution. It's a DC 10 Constitution check. So.
Oh, then it works.
Yeah.
He's alright.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he's just enough. Huh. So that was Scarback. Nasty Boy.
Nasty boy. I'm lashing.
Sorry, no, that was Scarback, right?
Yeah.
So this one, it goes 100 feet, and this one goes back 100 feet. There we go. My apologies. Wrong dino. Nasty Boy. 13 for an Allosaurus. That's 16.
Allosaur is
16.
18.
Allosaurus
18.
is 16.
8. Yes, the handling. So it works,
Yep.
and it's 80 feet.
80?
Yeah.
Okay, and you lashed?
Yes.
So I need a d20.
Yes.
Which was that 17? Is that correct?
Yes.
No, so that's an 8
No.
plus.
Just enough.
8 plus yeah. So again, there's a narrow miss with probably another dinosaur as you manage to slip between to gain the advantage, passing Bone Cruncher. Bone Cruncher, who might actually have a snap and a bite. Jungle Princess, you're up.
I'm gonna lash,
Okay.
and that didn't
Lash.
You have to
work.
roll. You have to type roll
/R.
/R.
Oh boy.
That's all right.
And then this, and nope, I'm gonna roll it 2 times. First one. Come on, boy. Here you go. And
That's enough.
19.
That is definitely 16 is enough, right?
Yep, and I was slashing, so that's gonna be 60.
Did you move? Did you move Nasty Boy 80 feet?
Yes.
Okay.
This is but T-Rexes. They need to succeed 3 times and it's done for them. What the hell?
Well, they're big boys. Yeah, you were right back here actually. You've done
Okay, I didn't thought it
130.
was that far.
No, I thought that I made a
It was
mistake
50 all the way
by
around.
yes. The Scarback was still at the starting line and did 100. I actually added 100 to this and then took it away. Don't worry, everybody's where they are.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
they're not, I'll know about it in the comments. Anyways,
Hmm.
so let's see who's left. Mountain Thunder.
Mountain Thunder will actually lash.
Yeah, he's starting to get. Yeah, I could understand that.
I mean,
Yep, that's enough.
fine.
So how much?
Wait,
Dimetrodon
he was a
50.
50.
Okay, 50. The check, please.
Right. That is a single plus 3 as well, right?
Yes. Plus 2 actually.
Oh, okay. Well, then one less. Oh no, that's not a good roll.
So I could see the lashing, and then probably one of the dinosaurs. I mean, the Dimetrodon is fairly low to the ground, sort of probably another one sort of jumps on top of him, smashes. So unfortunately, he is wounded as well.
Right.
So yeah, I really don't think that this one is going to finish the race. Okay. Does anybody want to attack? Big honker, attack or no?
Big honker would actually be annoyed by here. Who's that?
That would be Nasty Boy.
By Nasty Boy, who's coming a bit close.
Okay.
So, yeah, he's probably going to attack.
Okay, go ahead.
So Tyrannosaurus is +6. Okay. Yeah, no. He's going to try
with a
to
9.
nip.
Yeah,
No.
he tries to nip, but unfortunately it doesn't go through. Uptao, attack.
Yes, is going to attack Banana Candy.
Yes. For some reason, the banana candy is in range. Go ahead.
Yes. Plus 2
This
red.
Let's see, Triceratops.
Oh,
You have a plus 5.
+5
Oh,
to
okay.
hit.
All right, there it is. Yeah. Jesus Christ. My dice are seriously.
Well, as long as they're for the dinosaurs, they're not. Do not take this into anything. Well, they do say that
No, but,
Uptao has
I mean,
left
this is how I
Chult.
always roll.
Uptao has left Chult, so.
Mhm.
Anyhow, somebody's going to be losing 50 gold. Banana
Yes.
Candy.
Has seen the movement and will probably try to reply.
Okay, you sure you don't want to hit the people in front? Don't forget, you are playing different jockeys. So right now,
yes.
Banana Candy
Yeah.
might want to attack Big Honker or Nasty Boy.
Yeah, no, but Banana Candy has just been tried to be nipped by so that's why I was thinking about
Okay.
replying, but nope. Well, then the closest one in front, so that would be
Nasty Boy. Nasty
Nasty
Boy,
Boy
the
again.
target of everything right here, right now. Being sandwiched. Go ahead, attack.
Okay, so +3, so a d20 +3. So that's an 18 to hit.
That is banana candy on Nasty Boy. That is a hit. Roll.
Okay. Damage. Do we take the average damage or do I
No, you roll.
roll
No, roll.
1d10 + 1? Okay. 7 hit points.
Okay, -7 to Nasty Boy as I don't know how, probably sort of shoulder checks into a building or something along the lines. And do you actually can you actually see the hit points or the green bars?
No.
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 Nope.
Okay, so well, oh, you should. Oh no, right, because okay, there we go. Okay, I'll do that when now can you see it?
Mm,
Don't worry. Oh yeah, I see it now on upwards. You see Nasty Boy. You see
Yes,
the
on
hit
the
points.
top,
Oh, at the
on
top.
the
Yeah,
the very
okay.
top.
Yeah,
Yes.
there I see it. Yeah.
Okay, that's very well found.
Okay. Yeah, because we don't. It gets complicated. I tried. Okay. After banana candy, bone cruncher. Any attacks?
I'm quite sure. Is
Heinrich.
purple Heinrich?
Purple.
Let me think. How much feet is this one? Just to be sure, I think.
It's like 20, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm gonna snap.
Okay, you're snapping at Scarback. Okay, go ahead.
Yep. There you go. I think it hits.
13. Please, guys.
Weird.
Please, for my sanity, please roll with the bonuses.
Yeah.
Because
sorry.
if I need to do the math and over, you know your stats, you've got them in front of you. I can't refer
Well,
to them.
I can't open it. That's the problem.
What do you mean you
Like
can't
I can
open it?
I can open every handout, but when I click on
No.
dinosaur,
You don't need to like you can just roll /R. If you type /R.
yeah, but I need the
D20.
stats. I need the stats also to know.
Well, they're in the
Yes.
handout.
There's for like you are a bone cruncher is an Allosaurus, I think. So that would be a +6.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Pretty weird.
You know what? Let me see if I can do this.
Can you put the handout in the Discord?
Yes, that is exactly what I'm
Yeah,
going
something
to do.
like that because
I just opened it in a separate tab. Like you can pop out a tab and the handout I just went like, okay, I'll put it over there.
Ah.
Visual aid. I'm putting it in visual aids.
Great.
There you go.
Sorry. Yes, that hits.
Okay. So how much? 13, and you're
6.
hitting. You're hitting Scarback for how much?
8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. There we go. 8 damage to Scarback. Okay.
It's 1d10 +3, like not automatically 8. I mean, since other damages were rolled, I feel
Yeah.
it should be fair. Like
Yeah,
can't just
1D,
go
yeah.
default 8. Yeah.
Okay. So 1d8 +3, please.
My apologies. So
/R. 1d10 +3, by the way. Sorry.
1d10 +3. Whoop. And I didn't succeed. Can someone give me the controls how to type it so I do it correctly?
/roll.
/R.
So
So-
/R or yeah.
Like
there.
that.
Yep.
Okay, thank
Without
you.
the quotation mark at the start.
Yes.
Thank you. I know what I did wrong. There
A
you go.
space between the.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
8 damage.
I didn't use the space. I put like everything together, so I was like, oh,
It's difficult when you don't have just one button to click, huh?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, Grung Stomper is definitely going to attack as well. So that is a +3. Who is he going to attack? Probably Bone Cruncher, as he feels he's responsible for his demise. That is a 17 to hit. So that is, I believe, yes, that's way above anything that we have here. And it's 1d8 plus 2. Oh, d8. So that's 4 damage to Scarback. No, so to Bone Cruncher. -4. Yeah, so let's face it, these are not very, very efficient. I think it's Mountain Thunder. I mean, all of these have so many hit points. Okay. Scarback. Anybody else want to attack? Scarback, Nasty Boy, Jungle Princess, Mountain
Yeah.
Thunder. Scarback.
Well, Scarback. Well, first of all, one has been wronged. Nasty Boy is not called Nasty Boy for nothing.
Okay.
But thanks to his jockey, he won't lash out at the one who attacked him, but the one
Okay.
in front.
Okay. So okay. So Nasty Boy is 15. That's a hit. So Big Honker will take.
That's 1d10.
1d10 plus 3, yes. Oh, sorry, 1d12 plus 3.
Oh,
Wait, Nasty Boy's an Allosaurus. Sorry. So 1d10. 1d10.
so that's 13.
Jesus. That's a
That's
bad
a
hit.
nice boy. That's
Ouch.
my
That's
nasty boy.
that's ouch. So Scarback isn't attacking
Oh, yes.
because you
he
skipped
is.
him.
Yes,
Okay.
he is. I think well, the Thunder one is not aggressive yet, so I think he'll attack the candy. A
Okay.
candy bite.
Go for banana candy.
Candy bite, and it's not against you, Gale.
No,
No,
don't worry.
you guys are not involved in this. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Try another.
So
plus-
yeah.
+6.
A 13, that is enough.
Yes,
Yeah.
for Hadrosaurus it is
So
enough.
d12 plus 3.
Ouch, you have nasty bites.
That's 8. Yeah. As Scarback rushes in, there's a definite chomp into Banana Candy's tail. Let's see how that affects the next turn. Jungle Princess, do you wish to attack? No.
No,
Mountain
the rider
Thunder.
is focusing.
Mountain Thunder.
Yes, Mountain Thunder, since he's already slowed down now, he's going to attack.
Okay, go ahead.
Angry.
Who is he attacking?
Let's see, that is Nasty Boy.
Nasty Boy. Okay.
I
Na-
mean, yeah, sorry, Nasty Boy is a popular target.
Um.
I have a +3.
He'll be even more nasty.
A 15 should probably.
Yes, that is
hit.
it. More than
it
enough.
does.
So do the damage.
And that is a 2d6 plus 1.
That's a big jump.
Nom 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 nom
And
nom 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 nom
Let's
nom
not
nom.
forget space there. 7 damage.
7 damage on Nasty Boy. So as Nasty Boy is being bashed and battered from every side, you kind of think maybe somebody pulled out a contract on him.
Mm-hmm.
So, but after that, mess, we are back in the race. Big honker, could you please make me that driver's check, please? D20 plus 3.
Or are you attacking?
No, because big honker already attacked,
All right.
and the attack is at the end of the the race. The end of the turn.
Like, if Bunk Honker succeeds, Jesus.
Okay, slash roll. So with the wounded dinosaur, we're
No.
at half movement.
No.
Okay.
Those
Good.
are two specific things.
It's the
Okay.
the ones that failed their Constitution save.
Just
That's
saving
Yes.
throw. Okay, yeah. I thought it was once you're wounded.
No.
Big honker has just been bitten, so
Does the
I'm
job
not
keep
gonna
push? You're not going to lash?
I almost wanna say
Okay.
the bite is a lashing in itself, but that's not how it works.
If you wish, we could play that, but the mechanics stay the same. So
Yeah. Yeah, let's slash and
Okay.
see what happens.
go.
So 2d20.
So roll 2d20, keep 1 plus 3.
Where do I do the spacing in that thing?
Here,
I hope this works. I hope this works. Yeah, no, it's okay.
Yep. Okay.
So that's a
No.
13, so that doesn't work.
No. So the idea is
Oh,
it's
you didn't need a space between the 2d20 and a K.
you rolled
but-
you
Yeah,
ro- you
well.
basically so you rolled a 9 plus 3, which is 12 actually.
Why is he saying 13 then?
Because you didn't have a space between the 2d20. You have a space between the 2d20 and a K one. You need to have that one thing.
Okay. My bad. Slash R.
Now, anyways,
Basically,
Upto's favorite. Go ahead.
yes, lashing.
Lashing. Okay.
Because I'm too far behind, and honestly, so that's plus 3. Yeah, a 15 is enough.
15 is enough. So how long? How much is that?
75.
75. Nice. Caught up with the
Ooh.
leader for now.
But I still need to roll a
Yes.
Constitution.
Yeah. Well, Triceratops are
which-
tough, so that should be okay.
Well, not as tough as this. So I need a Constitution plus 2. Plus 2. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Fine.
Okay. Good. Banana candy.
I just saw Upto's favorite race through
right
and is
through.
gonna follow.
Okay.
So that's a lashing.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay.
Yes, that works.
Critical.
Absolutely. So where are you going?
So that's 50 if I'm correct. No, yeah, that's a 50.
50. So that's 35 and 1, 2, 3 and another.
And that is a.
Nope. Someone just jumped down in
Yep.
a different. Oh, okay. Okay. I see what we're doing.
Yeah, it's to avoid confusions to see if
That's a good idea. Yeah,
Oh,
because
it's a very
otherwise it
good
would have
idea.
been confusing.
Why the heck? Okay, just a minute. My thing isn't showing me the rest of the stats. So Constitution for a Hadrosaurus is +1. Okay,
Yep.
sorry.
that's enough.
18.
Good.
That's enough. Banana Candy has taken the lead. Bone
Ooh.
Crusher.
I'm gonna lash also now.
Okay. 17, but that's a 20. That's a good. Ooh, that could have been bad.
That could have been very bad.
Okay, how much for the
And
Allosaurus?
80.
80. So 75 and Up. There we go. Grong Stomper. Let's see. 2d20k1 plus 3. So he's gonna move 30. 30 and oops.
I feel bad for Jungle Princess.
I don't worry. She's a
Okay.
princess. It's
Yeah.
normal.
Okay. Scarback.
Okay, lashing.
As that moment where everybody hits the one Uptao's favorite, cutting through all of the fighting, all of a sudden has pushed everybody forward.
I
So
can. Yeah, I don't roll. I clicked for the first one. Sorry.
no worries. But anyways, you lashed. So
11.
11. Ah. So this is Scarback.
Yeah.
So Scarback, as the jockey seems to so it starts lashing out to try and catch up with the others. Scarback at some point basically moves his head. The jockey had taken a bit too, is pushed off balance, and all of a sudden you see him being ejected from the back of this young T-Rex as the T-Rex turns around and starts biting towards the jockey. He is currently out of the race as he goes berserk, and the different guards and handlers rush in to try and save the jockey.
Okay.
Scarback is out of the race.
Why? What did happen? Did you
So
roll
if
something?
no, so if an
No,
animal
no, no.
handling check made with advantage due to lashing fails by 5 or more, the animal goes berserk and is out of the race. So a bit of drama there with Scarback as he will not finish his last race. Probably giving
Aw.
you probably see
Feel
as
sorry for him.
I mean the crowd looking down on Scarback are going, yes, I mean that was expected, right? It's his last. This is why it was his last
This
race.
is why you don't have old dinosaurs doing this anymore.
Exactly.
They're getting a bit too what's the
Feisty.
word? Feisty, yeah.
I will allow him, but however, to make an attack at the end because well,
He's out of control.
He's out of control. Yes. So, nasty boy then.
Yeah.
Lashing.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. That's an 18. That's good. Oh, 18 and 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how much for that young Allosaurus? That's an 80. So 25. So
80. 80.
80
Yeah.
minus 25. That's 55. So oh, sorry. Here. 55. There we
Big
go.
sweets.
Nice bit of speed there.
Mhm.
Wait, is that possible? Huh. Wait, where was he? Oh no, he was right here, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. 55, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah, he did 25 up here and then he did 55 down here. Yes, it checks out. Okay, so nice burst of speed there from Nasty Boy as the jockey realizes that he was in the middle of this mayhem and decides to push himself out of it. Jungle Princess.
Gonna lash also.
That's a good, yeah. Oh, by the way, I need a Constitution check from
Yeah.
Nasty boy.
actually Nasty Boy. I need one from Banana Candy as well. No, wait, no. Who lashed
That's all
out?
right. Nasty boy.
So Nasty Boy is okay.
Yeah.
Did we do the one for Bone Crunch? Did Bone Cruncher lash
Wait,
as well?
where's... Oh no, you
wait.
wait. Huh?
Yes, he
I'm
lashed as well.
confused.
So,
But
okay.
I mean,
4.
I'm confused about the roll for Nasty Boy.
So it's 1d20 plus 3. Wait, let me check. The source plus 2. So plus 2. Boop.
Okay, just enough. Sorsha, could you please re-roll a d20 plus 3 instead of a d10?
Plus 2,
And
actually.
Wait,
Plus 2?
You rolled a damage roll instead of a Constitution roll.
And I succeeded on a D10, okay? So don't fail on me now. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
okay,
good.
it's all right.
And did Gale?
Yes, I did.
You lashed and you rolled the check.
Yeah.
Yep, you rolled the check. Okay. Okay, so we're okay. There we go. We're good. Jungle Princess, did you roll?
I'm preparing the roll now.
Oh no,
Which
wasn't that the 19?
yeah.
So okay, so
The,
you
the
lashed.
thing is,
It worked. Now
and
you need to do
yeah.
the check.
Okay, so it's a plus 2. But that we're gonna attack. Plus 2. Boop.
Yeah, you're good.
Success.
And Mountain Thunder.
Is there any disadvantage to latching if you're already exhausted?
Well, your speed is divided by 2.
Again?
Yes.
Okay. No, I don't need to lash then.
Well, then you're going to be going very slow.
Well, I mean, even like the Metrodon is not going fast anyway.
I
Like
agree.
lashing is not going to make a world of
It's-
difference.
yeah.
I should not have lashed anyway.
I agree. Go ahead.
D20 plus
I mean,
3.
lashing. It is a D8. It's an 8 difficulty. So
Yeah.
okay.
14, so
Okay,
fine.
14.
But
So
half speed, so
15.
25.
No, 15
Huh? Oh, okay.
because you didn't lash.
Right. Yes, of course.
So
Oh,
the
boy.
Metrodon is 30 feet of movement. Okay. Does anyone want to attack?
Not for me.
Yes.
I think there will be attacks.
Well, Banana Candy probably won't attack, but Big Honker didn't move and just had someone pop up next to him, so he'll probably attack.
Okay. So you're attacking Uktau's favorite?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me check. +6 to hit.
That's
15.
That's actually a hit.
That's enough.
Okay, so that is 1d12 plus 3.
Is there any downside to not attacking? Like to attacking?
No.
No. Okay.
So that's 8 damage for
8 damage for
Uptail.
Uktau's favorite. As the first scars mix, as the first traces of blood mix in with the labyrinthic makeup on Uktau's favorite spelt. Uktau,
Yeah, sure. I mean, why not?
gonna hit attack on. You're gonna smash Big Honker.
I think it's gonna be right back at Big Honker, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
So that's slash RD20 plus 5. 11 is not enough, I think.
11 will not be enough. No.
No.
By the way, can you see the green or not above?
The green?
Can
Oh yeah,
you
the hit points, yes.
Can you see them on all of them?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect.
So I only see the amount of hit points on Nasty Boy and Big Honker.
Yeah, that's that's my bad. There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So as
Okay.
we keep moving,
No. I have a nasty boys with a grudge.
no, don't
Okay.
worry. We are moving on to banana candy.
Banana candy first.
Banana candy
No,
first.
Banana Candy has been lashed and is concentrating on sprinting, so I don't think he will attack.
He is the only one currently who can attack Nasty Boy.
Yes.
Oh right. Yeah. No. Seeing Nasty Boy going.
It's not exactly true. Bone Cruncher can hit him as well.
Yep.
Okay. Well. Okay. He'll try a bite when Nasty Boy comes by. So +3 to attack.
Also, Nasty Boy has the fewest amount of hit points, so.
Left, yeah.
14.
That's enough to hit.
Okay, and that is 1d10 plus 1. Four.
4. So a snip on the tail, but not much more. As
Yeah.
Nasty Boy keeps moving up forward. Bone Cruncher.
Yeah, let's chomp this little one also.
Little one. That is, yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's with a +6.
That's a hit.
Okay.
By the way, these
then-
these are attacks, which means a critical is a critical hit.
Ah.
Oh.
Ooh,
All the more reason to keep rolling.
Yeah, exactly.
1d10.
Allosaurus is 1d10 plus 3, yes.
Okay, plus.
Oh, because you rolled to keep none.
Ah! My apologies.
Come on, dude.
Yep. Not a fast typer, sorry.
Just by the way, if you just hit in
There you go.
the chat box, if you just hit the arrow key above, you can go back formulas.
Okay.
Okay, so Nasty Boy takes another 5.
What?
Jesus, Nasty Boy is going
Nasty
down.
Boy is in trouble. Nasty Boy technically could finish the race.
Oh yeah.
So no, actually no. Allosaurus is 80, so you wouldn't be.
All right. No.
Grung Stomper is not. Yeah, he's gonna hit on the smaller one. He's gonna attack Jungle Princess.
Oh man.
So slash roll. D20 plus. What was it again? +3.
We're making this exciting, at least.
Hmm?
Oh yeah.
Okay, that is a. Oh wait, Jungle Princess. Tell me you don't have 11. No, that's a
Jungle
miss.
Prince-
That is a miss. Nasty Boy, you're up. Vengeance, vengeance! They cried.
That's his name.
on who are you chomping? On
You
that
have two
Candy.
targets.
sweet banana candy or
Yeah.
luscious bone cruncher?
Bites. He's gonna bite back.
So who?
The candy.
Okay, okay, go
Yeah.
for the candy.
That's what you have when you're named after
one,
something
so, yeah.
sweet. Everyone wants to taste.
A sweet taste. So damage. Okay.
Allosaurus is D10 plus 3.
Yes.
8. Ah! Banana candy is on its last
Ooh.
legs. That is harsh.
Ouch.
That is hurt. Banana candy. It's too sweet in the mouth. Once you get a taste for her.
That's
ooh.
for attacking my sweet boy.
Absolutely.
Hey, your boy is nasty. It's in the name.
So,
Absolutely.
it's
We're
nice
gonna.
mama. That's all that matters.
Mm. So, Jungle Princess, any attack?
Nope.
No.
Focusing on
Mountain
lashing.
Thunder?
Absolutely. Why not?
Who you
Let's
who you
go
munching?
for or I'm gonna go for Bone Cruncher.
Bone Cruncher? Okay, nice. Go ahead.
Dare you? Oh,
Let's see. R D20
God, this
plus,
grace is vicious.
3.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
absolutely.
That's amazing.
19.
That's a 19.
hit.
That's a
that
hit.
certainly hits.
That's still 2d6 plus 1.
That
10
is
damage.
that is huge. That's the
Ow.
biggest bite we've seen so far, I think. Right? No,
don't
no, there was a bigger
know.
one.
No.
Somebody did
No,
13.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
me.
That is a massive bite. So minus 10. Bone Cruncher. You're not looking so good, pal.
Bone Cruncher got his bone crunched.
Yeah.
Nice run.
Okay, so that is that turn of attacks. We're back to the racing. Big honker. D20, please. Are you lashing?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Oh, by the way, we forgot poor Scarback. Scarback has a
Yeah.
All right.
so Scarback, go ahead. As Scarback goes, I am going to give him advantage on this attack. So
Oh, yeah,
Because he's
Not
raging.
controlled.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
He's raging. It's his last one.
Who is he
Uh,
attacking?
Probably Grung Stomper in this case, because Grung is the only one left really. Or
no, I think he's gonna attack
the
because
princess.
no, not a small fry. Because his Berserk he want to battle, and Uptal's favorite.
Oh,
Of
it's
course, favorite.
just in range. Okay.
Really? Are you going to go for Uptal and not for Big Honker?
Uh,
Because Big Honker is.
Mountain Thunder is pretty big too,
let's-
and
His Berserk. Let's roll for that.
Okay, you know what?
because-
You know what? Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you
No,
please roll
no,
me a
no, no.
d6?
No, the big ones.
Okay.
Wants to fight. So 1, 2, that's Rune, and 2, 3, that's Gale.
Okay. So
4.
Yeah.
then.
so it's gonna be okay. So big honker
Yeah.
as
Well done.
as a Scarback lashes out, tries to hit a big honker on the way. So go ahead, roll a d20. Well, 2d20, keep one
Yes.
because you're rolling with advantage.
Yes.
Plus 6.
6. Oh,
That is a hit.
Yeah.
Do the
That
damage,
hits.
which is actually
Have
roll
you
another
rolled the
d20.
second one just in case of crit,
Oh, yeah.
you
Yes,
know?
exactly.
You could still crit.
No.
No.
Aw,
Uh,
but still, damn.
I want to see a crit, guys. I want to see a crit. Okay, come on. So roll the
Uh,
damage. That's a D.
All right, it's a Tyrannosaurus, so
T-Rex.
it's
So that's a D12.
D12 plus 3.
Oh, D12, sorry. Bite. Well,
Okay, well it's 8 damage. 8 damage to big honker.
He's not happy, and that counts as a lash. So he's gonna lash,
Lash. Go
and
ahead.
he's moving 100 feet
He is moving 100 feet. So
because
that's
that's 2 18s.
5.
Gale is having a lot of luck with the rolls, by the way.
Yeah, incredible.
95.
Ooh.
Slump.
Blunk. Yeah, running up. And the check, please. The Constitution check, please.
It's a good
Yes.
thing you attacked Big Honker.
bunker.
Tyrannosaurus T-Rex is a +3.
Plus 3.
No, plus doesn't work. +3. 17.
Yeah, that's
Oh my
good.
god.
As Big Honker goes into the final, one of the final stretches, catching up with Nasty Boy, who wounded sees there's. I would say there's blood in the air, and the T-Rex just rushes past. For now, Uptau's favorite. You're up.
18.
18
That's
is
enough.
good. So, how much you move?
75.
75. So that is 5, and so 70. There you go.
And the Constitution check
Yeah.
is a +2. There we go.
Yep, that is good. Great. Banana Candy. Come on, girl. Let's see what you can do.
Yes, she just had a very big hit.
Yeah.
Consider lashed.
Okay.
13 is enough.
13 is enough. Okay, I was scared there for a second for her. So how much?
Yeah. That is 50.
50 only?
50, yeah.
Huh.
It's a
Yeah, but
slow
they're not.
one.
Yeah, it's a slow one. For being a slow one, banana candy is very persistent.
Yeah,
Yes.
slow
yeah,
but
yeah.
steady.
Yeah, slow but steady.
Yeah.
Bone cruncher.
Well, gonna lash.
Yeah.
And nope.
Ah, bone
Nope, and
cruncher
it's-
after the effect the lund. That was one
But-
lash too many. As himself turns, there's not a lot of there's the crowd goes wild as the because I think bone cruncher young
It's an
he's young and
Allosaurus, right?
yes, and he's
Yeah.
actually
Allosaurus,
ill-tempered.
yeah.
It is all of a sudden as the yells go out throughout the public as saying, yes, this is what they were expecting. You can already guess that money is being exchanged hands, as this is not necessarily an unusual occurrence. He is out.
Oh man.
Still gets an attack though.
He still will get an attack. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Just need to see who's in range, of course.
And
Grong Stomper. Come on, boy.
okay.
20.
I was aiming for you, man.
Okay, 1 plus. What's
I mean,
it's +3, yeah? Yeah. Up. Oh, okay. So you get to move 30. Who knows? He might actually finish the race. Nasty boy, you're up.
Okay, here goes my nasty boys. My nasty boy.
Okay.
Oh.
that's not good.
Ow, that is not good. As
Yeah.
too much blood in the water, too much blood in it's this round has been terrible. The predators are biting each other, and Big Honker, probably the most maybe stable one, is the only one that seems to keep charge, as Nasty Boy goes right off into the despite the trainer, somebody's gonna get a reputation. So he is out of the race. I had my money on that one.
I think it was done for anyway because next turn everyone was gonna bite him. So
well, yeah, but he would have bitten back anyways. So
Yeah.
because all of these are simultaneous, right? So even
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
had fallen, you would have had one last attack. So you could have taken
You'll still get one.
you could have still taken Banana Candy out, but who knows?
Yeah.
That might still be the case for somebody else.
Actually, it's enough for a big honker. So
Yeah, Big Honker could
Ooh.
finish the race next
Okay.
turn.
no, but I mean, like,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
There's enough. There's like Nasty Boy can still bite big honker.
Yep.
Just saying.
Yeah. So, anyways, that was Nasty Boy.
Jungle Princess.
The Jungle Princess, please.
Allez, lashing. That succeeded.
Yes.
And that's gonna be 60 feet.
So that's 35.
20 plus 2. Gonna do the check directly also. And that succeeds also.
Yep. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. That's it. Okay. Cool.
Mountain Thunder will also
And
lash.
okay. That's yep. Okay. How much?
So
25,
that
I
would
think.
be 25 because
Yep.
halved. And another Constitution save.
Yeah.
Let's do. Okay, makes it this time.
Okay, perfect. Okay, and now we get to the violence. So let's start. Yeah, big honker. Is anyone you wanted to attack?
Big Honker is probably going to give a tail attack on Uptail's favorite, who's
Makes sense.
still
Yeah.
somewhere in his range.
Yep. Okay.
So that's a +6. Nope.
That's a
I don't think
miss.
it hits.
That is not a hit. Ooptao.
Revenge. Plus 5, right?
Yep.
Yes. Yes, that is a hit.
That is a hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be a D10 plus 1.
So as Big Honker turns its head to lash out at the Triceratops just puts its horns in the way, and there's a spout of blood
7
for
damage.
7. Nice. But Big Honker
Ow.
seems to be still quite solid, having have
Yep.
more hit points than some started with. Well, he's got 18 hit points, and Mountain Thunder has 19. So come to think. Okay, so that's Ooptao's favorite, banana candy.
Banana candy is seriously wounded and won't try to attack anyone. I don't think so.
Okay, fair enough.
Trying to stay discreet and making sure everyone forgets about her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay.
Fair.
Bone Cruncher. You still have as he goes berserk. Can you please roll me? Let's see.
Isn't Bone Cruncher here?
Oh, sorry.
here?
Bone Cruncher is here. Yes, sorry. So Bone Cruncher can only attack Princess or
Mountain.
yeah. So basically, Grung, Jungle, or Mountain.
Like jungle.
Jungle. Okay,
Okay.
that's a
Oh,
hit.
that certainly hits. Attack 1d 10, right?
Allosaurus, 1d10.
Yes.
Very, very brave to attack your own dude.
Yeah.
Hey,
Much appreciated.
I like it. No, I really respect it.
9 damage.
By the way, can you please roll another d20 just in case it was a crit? Because
Sure.
as for the
Because-
berserkers, I gave them advantage.
20 plus 6. Allez.
Okay.
Nope.
So 9 to Jungle Princess. How does Jungle Princess have start with 26 hit points and Mountain Thunder start with 19? I guess it's old age.
Yeah, probably.
Speaking of, no, not yet. Let's move on to Nasty Boy. Nasty Boy, vengeance, vengeance, vengeance.
Sorsha?
Sorsha, who are you lashing out at?
You're muted.
Sorry, yeah, I'm muted. Yeah, he's calling for vengeance and he's spelling it banana.
Oh.
And
But-
Banana
Oh.
was trying to be discreet.
And that's a miss.
No,
Oh,
no, I have advantage.
But you have
Yes.
advantage.
Right.
14. That is a hit.
It's- yeah.
oh no!
Oh, is this the
No.
end of banana candy?
It
We'll
might be.
see.
Oh man.
Oh no.
4.
You're
Oh.
That
no.
is that
Oh.
is just enough as
Already?
banana candy had 3 hit points left. So
no.
unfortunately,
Oh, anything would have, yeah.
yeah, exactly. So she goes down in the jaws of the Allosaurus. And at that point, the melee becomes something really of a ruckus as Banana Candy finds herself pinned underneath this, underneath Nasty Boy, who is definitely living up to his reputation today.
Nasty.
That's kind of a win, I guess.
So out of
Do
the
dinosaurs
race.
get death saving throws?
Well, somebody's going to lose a lot of money and end up in debtor's prison, and some others are going to get a lot of money on this bet. So, that is Nasty Boy, Jungle Princess, Mountain Thunder. Think about so Jungle Princess. Is there anyone you can still attack? I don't think so.
Just the raging one.
Maybe Mountain?
Actually, you still could
Uptow's
hit. No, you could.
favorite.
Yeah, Uptow's favorite is in range.
All right, let's do that. I was actually wanted for the fun attack the raging ones also, but plus.
Oh, if you want to finish off Nasty Boy, go ahead.
Yeah, let's do nasty boy. You know, just
Okay.
for the fun of it. Like, ooh,
As you jump into the carnage.
That's my boy.
that's addiction. It's a +4. Well, let's see.
It is pretty
Nope.
unlikely that you take it.
No.
Sorsha, you're the one to talk.
Question: I'm asking the players. You can should a berserker a dinosaur be counted as reckless attack, as in attacks have advantage, but attack against it have advantage as well?
Yeah, I think that's
Hmm.
fair.
What do you
That's
think?
fair.
Fair?
Yeah.
Have you guessed that I really want Nasty Boy to be put down? Yes. Go ahead. Go ahead. Re-roll that d20.
Let's see what the dice say.
14. That's
14
a hit.
is enough.
Yay!
Do the damage.
Well, let's
Come
do the
on.
damage.
The 8. Yeah, 8 plus 2 up 4.
That is 4 damage. That is not enough to put Nasty Boy out of his misery.
Ah.
Nice try, though. Mm.
My boys are tough.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they're both
well,
out.
a bit too tough.
Well, they went out in a fight.
Oh,
you know?
absolutely. Yeah. One of them might be recaptured. The other one, I don't think is going to be. Well, I don't
Yeah,
think either of them is going to be racing anytime soon. So Mountain Thunder.
I mean, I guess Mountain Thunder will go for Jungle Princess.
Okay.
Yeah, come on. I want to see blood.
Let's see. Mountain Thunder. So that's a +3. Come on. Okay, that'll have to do. 13. What
13
is? That's an
thir-
order?
13? No.
13 is a hit.
13 is a
Yeah,
hit.
13 is a hit. Yes.
The highest AC in all the dinosaurs is 13.
It's 13.
So that's 2d6 plus 1. I'm trying to just go through. Yeah, there it is. 7.
Okay, 7 damage. Nice. On Jungle Princess. And as Mountain Thunder attacked, we completely forgot about Grung Stomper, who decides to attack Mountain Thunder.
All right,
with a
yes.
14. So
That hits.
That's a
that is
hit.
a D8 plus 2 for 4 damage on Mountain Thunder, who gets his first nick of the day.
Yes.
I think Gronk Stomper is the only one who
Grungstorm is the
hasn't.
only one who hasn't been
Yeah.
hit yet.
But then again, he's in last place. So
yeah.
But
Everybody-
alive.
Everybody's jumping ahead if they
Yes,
can.
absolutely. So we're back to the racing phase. Big honker.
Come on, big honker.
Come on, big
Fill your
honker.
roll. Fill your roll.
Has been lashed by the biting. The good thing is the jockeys don't even need to lash their animals anymore. They're
so
just
you- so-
biting around.
So what you're saying is Big Honker is completely out of control and just racing
Oh.
for the
For the
Yeah.
life.
No.
If you
Just
don't lash, you don't reach the finish line yet.
Yeah.
I know.
That is a
Oh.
12. And that completes the series as Big Honker goes nuts. Too much.
Yes, it does. Sorry.
Yes.
I needed to. Yeah.
As most likely as Nasty Boy reaches in, the sheer amount of blood between him, Banana Candy, and this dinosaur mayhem as Big Honker realizes he's hungry, turns around and rushes in. So he's gonna have his attacks
His
this
big
turn.
bunker now.
You know what I'm getting surprised about? There's actually a chance that Upta's favorite is gonna win.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I'm also like, oh my god.
That was actually all planned because
Plan
you
all.
knew.
Yeah.
You cannot avoid your fate. That is what Uptao said back when he was not a absent father. Uptao's favorite, run.
He's not going to rush.
Oh, taking it slow. Good.
I mean, he wants to make the finish line now.
By the way,
So-
just so you know, the berserk does not. It's only Allosaurus, Deinonychus, and a
Oh.
T-Rex. So the herbivores do not go insane.
Oh well, then I'm definitely lashing.
Okay.
Come on, lashing, you can do it.
I mean, because if I fail, then I still make it on a half speed next round. So
Maybe, yeah.
that's a 14.
Ooh, that's
it's
close.
just on the
Just
dot.
enough. As Uptao's favorite slaloms between between what essentially looks like a kaiju movie and just right through, punching his way through. So how much is it?
75.
75.
Oh wow.
Oh, just enough, just at the finish line, but not there yet.
And fails
Oh!
the constitution check.
Oh,
I mean, it's
and-
fine, but still, it makes the excitement even better.
As Uptao's favorite, just in that final turn, hits something that shouldn't have been there. Maybe a border who gets caught in
No,
one
the
of
man with the hammer is what he's hitting.
Fair enough. Okay, that is Uptao's favorite. Who's next? Don't. Oh, it's all the way down to Grung Stomper. As everybody's else is. Yes, he's gonna
Wow.
lash. He gets 25, I think. Yeah. No, 30. He's just at the halfway mark.
It's been such a fucking massacre.
Absolutely.
God, it's
Jungle
amazing.
Princess, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna lash.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
Jungle
do this.
Princess might actually. Oh, and there's the natural 20. Absolutely.
Yeah,
That-
but not on the attack.
60 feet.
60 feet. Here you go. Test, please.
Oh, right. Okay.
Constitution.
1 second.
Yeah.
Yep,
Two.
that's.
No, that was for me for Grung.
No.
Oh!
Oh!
No. Oh, damn.
Oh no. No. Most likely, that lash was something too much, as maybe because Jungle Princess has gorged itself a bit too much on the cadavers of the other, or probably as it tries to race away. There's a scaffold. It gets hit
Yeah.
onto the side wall. The jockey's a bit stunned, but it's completely terrified, and now Jungle Princess is the only one on board, basically, as it just keeps running, but more like automatic and not knowing where it's going. Okay. Mountain Thunder.
Come on, Mountain Thunder.
Mountain Thunder, who might actually end up third.
Right. I mean, why not Lash, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, well, there's a natural 20.
Oh, there's
and
a natural
19.
20. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Very nice. So how much does he move?
50. And the
50.
Constitution check at +2. Oh no! It goes down to quarter speed.
Quarter speed. Oh no.
Oh wait, shit! No, I said. What did I say for the speed?
You said 50, so it's actually 25.
Yeah, no, it was 25.
25, and now it's going to be even less.
And now it's
Oh,
going to be
dear.
12.
Oh dear. Yeah, let's go for extra exhausted.
Yep.
There we go. Okay, who
I mean,
is
it makes
left?
sense. It's an old ass dinosaur.
Yeah, absolutely. Now attack phase. So who's still on the board?
Well,
Big Honker.
Big
You
Honker
can attempt
is
attack.
can
certainly
attack.
going to attack with advantage.
Yep.
And he's going to attack.
Yep.
can-
Can,
you
that's
can
the
go
only one that
Uptal's
can attack
favorite.
big Uptal's favorite.
Well, the GM mentioned that he was going back for the bloodbaths that is here.
I'm
Technically,
fine if you go for Uptal's favorite.
No,
I don't think.
let's say technically, Big Honker could either get a Jungle Princess, or Nasty Boy, or of course Hupto's favorite. So as you wish.
Yes.
He's probably going to see Nasty Boy being almost done and go for Nasty Boy.
Ah.
This is
Really?
this is harassment. Get those dinosaurs off each other. Go ahead, make the attack. You've got advantage.
Yes, I know.
She says, that is a hit.
1d12 plus 3 it is, right?
Yeah, but Nasty Boy has only 3 hit points left. But so roll the damage. But go ahead.
Yeah,
If you want to see
you'll
So
Just to
D12
see how
Yeah.
bad.
got him.
Yeah, okay.
Let's see
my
how
bad.
much is left of the bones afterwards.
Ooh.
D12.
Oh, I'm gonna resent you
Oh,
that.
Yes.
So 9. Yeah. So Nasty Boy is pinned to the ground and is in no shape to race, much less breathe. There we go. All the feelings. Let's see who is left. Uptal's favorite. You have no one to attack. Unless you want to attack. Oh no, you could attack Big Honker. You would have advantage.
I think the focus is now to just make it to the end.
Let's say this: if you get a critical and you have advantage, you can take down Big Honker.
Fine.
Just for the fun.
Fine.
Fine, I'll try to kill someone. It's okay.
Fine.
Oh.
If you're pushing for it so much.
I am absolutely not pushing anything.
No advantage,
of course.
right? So
Nah, I am a fickle god and I demand blood.
Okay, 1.
And it doesn't show.
Oh,
And
yes, it is.
that's a critical. That's a critical.
Oh.
we have the critical on the attack. Okay, so that is Triceratops.
46 plus 1?
Triceratops is 2d10
Oh, wait,
plus
sorry,
1.
was 2d10 plus 1, yeah.
2d10 plus 1.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Wait. 2d10
So
plus
y-
1.
you've presented the thing wrong, dear GM. This is not a race. This is a
It's-
survival competition.
It is. It's only a 7.
It's only a 7. There we go. So not there, not quite yet, but a good gore as you pass through, and Big Hunker is left to his meal. Grong Stomper. Again, I think he's going to try and chew on Mountain Thunder because that's the
Fair.
only thing that he has left for him. Poor thing. That is a 17.
That's a hit, yeah.
That's actually his first hit.
No, second.
Um,
The first
oh,
hit
right,
was
yeah,
also
yeah.
on Mountain Thunder.
True, yeah, absolutely. D8 plus 2, so that's 7.
All right.
Now you're wondering why Mountain Thunder is being hold down. Actually, Grung Stomper has grabbed onto the tails and pulling him back.
Yes.
Jungle Princess. I don't. Is there anyone you can attack? I think no.
Yeah, there
Nope.
is.
Nope. Well, there's Big Honker.
Big Honker. Yeah, you can finish off Big Honker.
You can finish off
Oh
Big Honker.
yeah, she's hungry, so she's going for.
Okay.
Okay, let me see. Tac.
So you have advantage. So that's a hit, anyways. But there is advantage to reroll a d20.
Okay. Do. Exactly the
Nice.
same.
Exactly the same. Okay, roll the damage.
1d.
1d8 plus 2.
Thank you.
6, not enough. Big Honker's still up.
Oh, wow.
I mean, he is a crowd favorite for a
Thanks.
reason.
At least I won't finish with both of my dinosaurs dead.
What were you saying? What was that? Huh?
Hey, Scarback is not dead. Scarback has just thrown his rider off.
Scarback, yeah.
No.
Scarback has probably been captured, recaptured, and repenned by this. So he will live to see to run another day.
No, he won't because it was his last ride.
Oh, that is true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Poor
But then
dino.
again, considering nasty. Anyways, there's definitely going to be talks about buying him back. Maybe the trainer for Nasty Boy is gonna buy a Bone Cruncher. Who knows? So is that everything?
Mountain Thunder still has an attack.
Yes, go ahead, Mountain Thunder.
And
you
know, even though he could finish off Nasty Boy, there's a Grung Stomper that has been biting at his tail twice now.
Yeah.
And it's the only one that has not been hit yet, so god damn it needs to be hit.
Absolutely, I completely agree. Go.
Let's see. D20 plus 2. No, plus 3. No. Ah, man. An 8.
No, that is not enough.
Not enough.
Okay, folks, which most likely will be the last phase of the race. Let's get back. So, Big Honker is out. Ooptau's favorite. Run, my friend.
I mean that's gonna have to be a lashing. So
you are you sure?
I mean,
yeah.
I mean,
go ahead.
Even because if I
yep.
If I make it, like,
yeah. If you make it, you make it.
Oh, I rolled the wrong That +5 is not
Yes.
correct. It should be. It should be a
anyways.
7,
Anyways.
15, but it's enough.
You rolled, you rolled a 13, so that's good. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So, how much did you run?
75.
75 divided by 2.
Divided by 2.
So that'd be
Yes.
35. Well,
So
35
yeah.
basically.
Yeah, so he still crosses the finish line.
Yeah, and I'm gonna put he did 20. So I'm gonna
Oh
put
my god!
I was not expecting that,
oh, 10,
especially
sorry,
at the start.
25.
After like 2 rounds of like, no, you stand still. I was like, I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so in first arrive. So let's go. Okay, Grung Stomper is next. Here we go. Nope. Oh wait. Nope. He's not moving. And by the way, I need to make that D20. Jesus. Okay. Well, he was lashed. He didn't go any way forward, but at least he didn't hurt himself. Anyways, Jungle Princess.
Well, I'm gonna lash also.
Is that enough? 14?
Yes, it's a 12.
Yep. Okay. Good.
I'm exhausted, right?
Yes.
also?
So you would go to half
30.
30.
30, yeah.
There we go. Okay, so that pretty much guarantees Uktao's favorite victory.
Okay.
But let's go. Mountain Thunder. Go ahead.
Sure, why not? It's enough. But
That is enough. But
I mean, only moves 12.
So that is 10. Okay, there you go.
And then rolls another Constitution check.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Which is a +2. Yeah, okay. It doesn't go triple exhausted.
Oh, if he went triple exhausted, you would have just died on the spot.
Just dead. Yeah, I would have agreed totally.
Okay, let's make that last final round of attacks, shall we? So, I don't think. No, no, nobody's in range. Actually, no. Grung Stomper will be able to attack Mountain Thunder.
Oh man.
That's a 15.
That's a hit.
That's a 7.
Doesn't kill him, I think.
I
hope.
Let me just check something here because Dimetrodon is
only 19 hit points. Yeah.
Wait. Other. It's a D8 plus 2, so that is 5. That is 5 plus 2. That is -7. He has 1 hit point left.
Oh yay!
wow.
Grandpa
Mountain
makes
Thunder
it.
is 1 hit point away from
Grandpa
retirement.
survives.
Yes, as we finish this, Mountain Thunder, you can snipe back.
I mean, sure, why not? Let's see, is it +3? I think. Yep. Yeah,
17 is a
that should be
hit.
hit. Oh, come on. Nah. Where is it? Come on. Yeah, there it is. Oh! Oh!
Oh, that is nice.
Nice.
That is very nice. As Grunk Stomper's armor, yeah, he had not taken any hit point. No, 12. Okay, not only is it his first
Finally.
hit, but you actually take half his health.
Yay!
What? Damn.
That is That is some
Revenge.
serious revenge
I mean,
right there.
all the damage that Mountain Thunder took was from Grimstomper, so it's fine. It's fair.
Yeah, absolutely. And thus we conclude on the race. In first place, Uptau's favorite. In second, coming in exhausted on a wounded leg, Jungle Princess. In third, crossing the finish line, we're not exactly sure how, Mountain Thunder. And the most general disappointment of the match, Grog Stomper in last place. Avoiding narrowly the still fighting forms of Big Honker, Bone Cruncher, and Scarback, who's somewhere, commiserating over the bodies of Nasty Boy, Banana Candy, and all of the riders' hopes and dreams. Thank you for watching. Thank you for playing.
How much does Vroon win from this bet? Because
Oh yeah,
was-
that I want to know. That I would like to know so much.
I was not expecting this.
As we let's see, let me just put this back
But
here.
other dinosaurs die, so technically.
So that was dinosaur racing, guys. Let's see. Uptau's favorite is a 5-1 odds. So you put in 50,
50.
Yeah.
which means did you spend that 50 already?
Yes.
Yes. So you get back 60.
Okay. Well, nice.
So you've made 10 gold, and there is no small symbology of the fact that despite all of the nasty teeth and gashes of and all the nasty people, Uptau is still there somewhere, inspiring great deeds.
Ooh, nice. That was really good.
Wow.
Whew.
Okay.
Thank you for making that
That was
fun,
fun.
guys.
That was real good.
Yeah.
It was exciting, actually. Yeah.
Took a little liberty with regards to the attacks. But yes,
Was really
that
well done. Was
that-
fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I was very worried that this was it's long. I remember
Yes.
when we first played this at our home game. At the end, we were sort of going, okay, we should get to the
Can we
end of
s-
this.
Yes.
But yeah, thanks for making it fun. Thanks for the stories. There's definitely going to be some drama back with the riders who survived,
Yeah.
and the different trainers as to whether Nasty Boy it was valid, the fact that he was run. There's definitely going to be some inquiries with regards to Jessamine as to was there a hit taken out on, was there a bounty on on Nasty Boy's body. Who knows? That is not for. That is another story that we will have to play somewhere else. Right now, we're gonna end tonight's session there. Pick up to next time for the next day, basically, as you will be getting information from the priest, meeting, deciding on your guides, and well, who knows? Might actually be going into the jungle.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You had
Yay.
something to do. You had something to say.
No, I was wondering if we're playing the next day or just did the did the dr-
You
did
know,
the
you're
race
right.
take the whole day or
I
not?
I don't think it would take this the whole day, but so you might still have time to meet the priest.
Okay.
Still today, but any shopping is going to have to be done the next day, as the revelry across the town is going to get very
Yeah.
real. Okay,
Okay.
so again, thank you for. I know the title of this episode. It's just going to be dinosaur racing. um,
We also did say hello to a prince, but yeah, dinosaur racing it was.
Dinosaur racing it was.
Indeed,
Yeah,
indeed.
absolutely. So thank you all. We're gonna head out. We're gonna discuss the next session. By the way, if you're to the audience, if you're watching this, is going to be on the new YouTube channel, which I've just set up. Not to mix my personal and my business, if this ever becomes one day a business. So feel free to spread the word about where you found this, and yeah, comment. You know the whole drill. I'm not asking for it, but it'd be nice. Okay. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.